Welcome back to the Museum Builders. We are continuing where we left off yesterday, and we are going to attempt to finish up our storyline. We need to build up our fleet. We have Void Worms 24k worth in here. We are not really in a position to take them out at the moment, although we are rapidly working towards that. At the end of yesterday, we had a very weird circumstances where we tried an independence war. We had some mistakes. We kind of were losing, and then they surrendered and let me go. And then immediately tried to invite us into a federation, which we told them where to stick it, and then invited them into our federation, which they happily accepted. So I don't know what the heck is up with these guys. They seem a little wrong in the head if you ask me, but is what it is there. Beyond that, we are also kind of gearing up for a war with our northern neighbor. This is a hive mind. Unfortunately, not particularly great for us. We can't invite him to the Federation. He's of no use there. Is what it is, kind of. Right now, we can see a 4K fleet and a 6K fleet, so we could probably take that out. I think we are currently building up. I hope we are building up, and we are planning on taking that fight. So our Tequila Squadron, I need to remind myself, that is our destroyer fleet, and our destroyers are currently missile arms. That's right. Okay, let's go ahead and deploy Tequila to here, just so that they are on the front line. This is the only way. He has no other way out. I'm gonna hopefully try to subjugate him. That would make a nice Scholarium vassal behind us. Nice and safe. Nice and pacified, ideally. We were also building up transport fleets in preparation for that fight. Hopefully, we will get to use those. I just queued up. These are missile corvettes. These are nowhere near as good, but we do have tier 3 missiles. I believe we had a missile tech. No, I guess we didn't take the missile tech yet. Coming. Yeah, I guess we should look there too. So we're getting the Astral Rift exploitation ready. We have a couple tears that we could do. We are working on some extra ship fire rate, which will be great, and orbital rings, which will be rather nice. Get some more big works underway. Got to refurbish some of the museum. We also have... We need to do this, but it's not letting me plonk it where I want to go. I want to go to Finn. I don't know how to change that. Valuable trinkets. The following plants are suitable. I'm guessing it's probably based on population. But we need Finn here to get bigger. And as we have ascended virtually, all we need to do is actually add some jobs, and that will happen. So it looks like we are currently building a city block here. That's totally fine. We probably will have to do some clearing. Idle leaders. Is she idle? She's ruling. Let's get into our government. Yeah, that's fine. I suppose if we have extra people, our herb world is good. Our forge world. Finn Habis is really the one I would want to have somebody sit on. I don't have the traits I want. I'd kind of like to get the clearing trait. Our Minister of State could also do that. Oh, clear blocker speed. Okay, that's at least something that's vaguely relevant. We'll go ahead and deploy him there. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to have these people work. So, Minister of Defense is kind of whatever. Our Curator Officer. Yeah, go ahead and you can rule that. I guess we go ahead and plop down our Minister of Defense. That keeps him nice and safe. We are running double admirals, so we were using them, leveling them up. As a reminder, we are virtually ascended, so our leaders are immortal. The big thing we're working on currently is getting everyone to level 8, which gives them an imprint in the Vaults of Knowledge. Each one that we get there gives us extra unity and extra trade value. So I don't know, kind of an iffy building. It doesn't need to be worked, which is nice. We get a lot of bonuses from trade value, so there's that. It's all right. We're also getting these hollow museums built. We're kind of spreading those around a little bit. We also built a bunch of commercial zones here because we were having a major economic breakdown. Looks like we're okay at the moment. City district. Oh yeah, we also got our ancient refineries. Hey, Slice, welcome in, man. How's it going? My headache from yesterday cleared away. I hope yours did too. I figured out what it was, actually. I don't get a ton of headaches. Unless I am incredibly stressed out. I don't get like migraine type things. What it was yesterday is the one type of headache I do get. I get stress relief headaches. When I come out of stress and I'm like decompressing, I get a really nasty, like almost like a migraine type headache. And I haven't had one of those forever because I've been stressed forever. So I think actually looking forward to having a little bit of time off and getting ahead on my, what I'd actually like to be working on was actually de-stressing me and giving me my headache. So it's a weird one to have, to be sure, but at least I kind of figured out where that came from because I was like, why the heck do I have a headache? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, on our relic world here, I would like to make a facility of arco studies. This will give us extra minor artifacts and some science. It's a very expensive building, but we can kind of be decadent. So we'll go ahead and drop that. Hey, Sherlock Jones, long time no see. Watching while doing the dishes. That'll play. I mean, not that this is impressive or anything, but I actually cooked a little something. I made some eggs and sausage for breakfast this morning. A meal I normally don't have because normally I'm the type that rolls out of bed, gets ready for work, and drives out the door with some coffee. And I just eat like a breakfast bar. So nice to actually enjoy a leisurely breakfast. Kind of feel like I'm almost human here. All right, let's get through the rest of these. Okay, so it's still... I don't know. I guess it's him that they're complaining about. Waiting to be assigned. Eager. Who are you? Yeah, literally, who are you? Why do I have an eager dude? I don't remember you at all. Eager, trickster. You're level 2. I just don't even want... Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Ooh, another Destiny trait. There's another level 8. So look at this. We got 7. I wish this was slightly bigger on my screen. Yeah, 7, 9, 8, 7, or 6, 6, 6. Yeah, we're getting there. All right, now we took this one. Empire effect as counselor, leader experience gain plus 25%. Research speed. Hang on a second. Who are you? Head. Okay, the head treasurer. Okay, so you are on the council. Voidcraft research options. Those are nice because those do include, I think, the megastructures once you get down far enough past, like, the big stuff. I wouldn't mind that. Ship build speed also. We are kind of having to do that. On the other hand, research speed is also pretty nice. Let's take another military bonus. We're having to do a lot of fighting. People hate us because they ain't us. They want free tickets to the museum, and we tell them, no, sir, no free tickets. We also have an official. This is our guy that's in the galactic community for us. So we're looking for traits about that, which none of those are currently useful. I may give him the trade one. He's never going to end up on our council, ideally. I don't know if that's even really useful. Okay, we also have some ascension perks, but we didn't have the techs we wanted, so... Cosmogenesis. We're not doing a Cosmogenesis run, despite our failure as the Dreg to do that. Center of the Galaxy... Okay, Master of Nature is vaguely interesting to me. We're going to be doing a bunch of blocker clearing here in a second. Extra districts just mean extra free pops for me. That would be pretty good. I wouldn't mind that, but if we take that, we have 3 choices left. What do we actually want? We actually want Galactic Wonders, Arcology, and I guess master builders, so that would be okay. I've never done the storm one either. Yeah, let's take master nature. I do like it, and we have a ton of influence to burn. So to run that, we need to have all of our blockers cleared. So like on our home planet, we can do that. Boy, look at all those. Nanite replicator, living metal deposit, virtual power plant, and treasure vault. Love to see it. We're going to go to decisions. So this is going to cost 2,000 energy, which we're swimming in, 100 influence, which we're swimming in, and take a year. Max districts plus 2, max resource districts plus 50%. So that is from, if you have features here that give you districts like this right here. So this is giving us generator districts. That'll increase those. Pretty nice, actually. I think this is doubly interesting now that if you have strategic resources on a planet, you get those via mining districts rather than a dedicated building. So I think there's a lot of value in that if you're doing that type of mining. Herb World. We could actually clear off their sinkhole. Sure. Forge World. You could also clear off your sinkhole. Sure. Everyone is currently building. Wow, sounds rough with all the stress. Hope you feel it. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I mean, I can't complain too much. It's generic stress. We're having budget problems where I work. And so it's like 4 years in a row where it's kind of like, remember in Princess Bride when he's talking to the guy and the captain tells him, well, good night, Wesley, probably kill you tomorrow. That's what my work has felt like for the last 4 or 5 years, where it's like, well, good job, Babel, probably fire you tomorrow. So it gets old, you know. We're a very high-performing team. We do really good stuff. We literally just had a project where we saved $30,000 that my team came up with and actually had better results than what we were doing before. But it feels like none of that matters. So I have this kind of background stress level that I'm constantly dealing with. And then, of course, you know, you have the regular stresses of life. So anything else on top of that is just like another layer. So it sucks. It is what it is. It's life. You know, at least I have a job. Being human is overrated. I agree, Slice. I agree. Hey, bruh. Happy almost Christmas, Everbuilder. Well, happy almost Christmas to you too, bruh. I have a video that's actually processing as we speak. I did find our tactical game that we are going to play. It is Cyber Knights Flashpoint. It is nearing the end of its early access, and it's a game I've been watching for quite a while. Did I not spin that? Oh, we had 2, I see. And yeah, I did the tutorial on video so that we can get that out of the way. So whenever I find the time that we're going to stream that, which there's an off chance that we will do that maybe early tomorrow for a shorty. It looks really cool, though. It's kind of like a cyberpunk heist game in the style of XCOM, including base building and like a strategic layer. So very, very cool. Okay, we have debris that we need to check out. If you'd be so kind, research that. Instructor. Okay, I'm setting myself up to be able to get those astral fibers, I think. All right, go ahead and actually unpause. Association status offer. Yeah, my friend, quote unquote, wanted to offer it to this guy, which I don't know about that, but whatever, if it makes him happy. Oh, speaking of which, Federation. Okay, I need an official that's going to be assigned here. This is such a better system than it used to be. It used to take your envoys, and it was dumb. So, I do want to hire somebody specifically for the job. You're never going to be a counselor. I guess Adventurous Spirit will probably affect this, right? Because this is not a council position. So that'll be nice. Lowers the upkeep a little bit. There are a very, very few traits that would actually affect this type of job. There's that environmental engineer I would have liked. Okay, none of these particularly affect that. We'll just take this guy. Principled to sure. Like I said, there's not a lot of traits that actually affect this. I think there are a couple, but not many. So we need to have those there because we need to get our unity up. Our unity is going to be a little bit stretched. We have... Where does it say here? Yeah, from members from ethics, diverse ethics. So he is a spiritualist. We're not materialists, so I guess we don't have that conflict. We just have the conflict of us being robotic. That's actually not as bad as I thought. Also, right now at level 1, grants access to the Trade League policy, so that's what we're running. That gives us consumer goods, and it gives us energy credits, and it gives us unity for our trade value. Incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful. If we can get to level 2, we'll get some extra trade value, our ships will move faster in our own space, and we'll gain an extra envoy. Nice little bonuses, but the bigger stuff is up here. While we are here... Okay, laws. We got to get some law stuff done. Okay, we can't up our centralization until we level up naturally. Ditto there. Succession type. I would like to take it to a challenge, but we can't do that until we can get to low. Okay, term. I would like to be here. Can't quite do that. We can definitely get him to do it. Those are favors that we're trying to call in. That is really close. We can do that. It's not yet. Basically, we want to be ever leader. Democracy will reign supreme forever. Can subjects join? Until that's relevant to me, I'm not going to change it. Vote weight. That's a little weird here. I thought we could have economic vote weight. All right, we will probably change that. Again, these are all locked for now. Okay, so really not a ton I can do here at the moment. We need to do this one, and we can't do it yet. We need to repair our relations here a little bit. Improve relations, send him. Don't want any of those things. Just out of curiosity. I could probably get him as a subsidiary. I'm not going to do it to him because I want to neutralize this guy, but I may come back to that thought. Magnetic storm detected. Cool. Yeah, totally, bruh. I mean, everyone's feeling the pinch. We are not doing great economically here in America at the moment. Hopefully that will be turning around, but at the moment. I think I've mentioned it before, I drink a lot of tea and I drink a lot of coffee. You guys usually hear about tea because I'm usually on in the evening.
Let's make some more.
But the place where I buy my cheapo instant coffee, which is my preferred version, went from $8 for a big canister of it to $11.50 in like the last year or so. So almost a 50% increase in the price of things, which is ridiculous. All right, we need to pick our last tradition tree. I don't know what I want to go with here. Discovery, we're kind of past the early game stuff that's good here. The late game stuff would be okay, but our economy is just rocking. I don't think we need that. We're not going to do the domestication stuff. I did do a test game with this. We may do another run with a different faction that we concentrate on. That's kind of cool. It's like space Pokemon almost. Adaptability, we don't really need that. Domination, we're not really doing any of those things. Expansion, new. Harmony. Leader lifespan is pointless for us because our leaders are immortal. We don't need the edict. The stability is about the only thing that's nice, although a planetary ascension cost could be good too. We will probably ascend some of our planets. We are nearing the end of our tradition tree here. So Harmony has 1 vote. Politics. I've done runs where I was really like focusing on politics. I don't think this is the run that we're going to do that. Subterfuge, again, this is okay if you're specifically doing it. It's not a great tree. Ironically enough, the best bonus is probably the tracking bonus and the chance to evade bonus. which is the things that aren't actually part of the espionage system. We could take Supremacy. Supremacy is nice, gives us some extra naval capacity, gives us some combat bonuses that we could use, or we could take Unyielding. This is more of a defensive thing. I wouldn't mind getting some more stations up. This would also keep our planet safe. I think it's either Supremacy or Unyielding, with a third like long shot for Harmony. Does anyone have an opinion on that? I think Harmony gives us the long term because the planetary ascension cost is pretty good, and it ups the planetary ascension effects. That's pretty decent. Supremacy, just apparently we have to militarily defend our library, and Unyielding is more of a defensive choice, although the extra stations will let us get more fleet power too. Yes, we are very tall. We are a virtual ascended megacorp. Pause that. So we have Antiquarian expertise, which is a bunch of the museum stuff. We have knowledge mentorship, which is why I'm kind of concerned about getting people to high level. We've pretty much got that in the bag. And we took ruthless competition. We didn't really have anything else that was worthwhile. And right now we're at a total of +4 effective counselor levels. So we're just rocking that. So we are egalitarian, xenophile, pacifists. We just want to tend our museum and charge people for coming to it, essentially. We're running Utopian Abundance. We have a very nice... The museum is chef's kiss at the moment. Check out this collection. Actually, if I turn this on, we would actually have that complete too, even though that bonus is kind of garbage. I'm going to turn that on, actually. So we are nearing filling up our museum. No spare stuff yet. Find peaceful... Ooh, actually, I forgot about that. We can actually do this too. We could spend 300 and we could search for minor artifacts. I think I will do that. Is there a limit to how many times I can do this? I guess not. Okay. So we picked up a fossilized voidworm tooth. Extra food from jobs. Well, that's pointless, so we're definitely not going to turn that on. And we picked up oiled fabric. Gives us stability bonus. Okay, this is nice. You are an aesthetic wonder. So the top row. Well, I was just saying that this one is pointless. Let's sell this. So we're going to sell this for 1,250. Agree. Oh, that did not pick up the first thing. That picked up something else. Although we want that too. Veil of Science. Amenities plus 11.9. All right, next thing. We need to get something else out of here. Stability is great. Trade is great. Amenities. 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 Trade. Amenities. Okay, you are the weakest amenities. Let's... Oh, man, we're going to sell our radioactive glass. All right, well, we got to make room. Okay, there's the oiled fabric. And... Oh, this is another rare. Tiny ancient sarcophagus. Produces some research. It is rare. We have a thing that gives us bonuses for displaying rare plus things. I don't think I want to change that out, though. I guess we could... Do we have anything lower than a rare? No, not really. Okay, I think we're just going to sit on that for the moment. Hey, Elvenkind. Been a hot... Or Elvenkin. Been a hot minute. Happy holidays. The harmony for late game or unyielding if there's an expansionist mass exterminator. No exterminators, but as is par for the course, whenever I play a corp, we had spiritual. I'm individualistic robot corporation. We had spiritual. We have a hive mind. We have a hive mind. We have a fallen empire. We have an aggressive nation. So as par for the course, it is already 79 years into the game. Almost 80 years in, and we just formed our federation. It has been a ride. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Let's go Harmony. Let's go Harmony. I think that's better than the military applications. I don't really want to be doing military things. It's just a necessity at the moment. So we will start Harmony.
Council agenda available.
I think that also has a really good agenda too, if I remember right. Bruh did vote for military. I am acknowledging you. All right, back to it. Anyways, yeah, we got a really good museum at the moment. First contact with the Calicortorian Guardians. A holy guardian. Well, our citizens greet you in peace. Treasure trove. Excellent. So we got all kinds of stuff popping. So because we have our treasure map, we can now find treasure troves, which are nice, just little freebies that we can go grab. Science ship. Head over there and research that. Also, upcoming trial logistics remodeling. This is our Federation thing. Okay, we need a system with 50 trade value flowing through it. Additionally, we need the existence of an off-world trading company would mean increased statistical data and is encouraged. Okay, what she said. So, off-world trading, I think. Yeah, that would be here. Okay, we can build that after we upgrade our Star Fortress. Hopefully I will remember to do that right away. Also, we have Zosira Khatun. She is a really good scientist. Empire effect as a counselor, extra leadership, or extra XP. She's a genius. She has AI assistant Gorky, who gives a bunch of bonuses. Are we running? We're not really running a full-on research planet yet, are we? I think this planet. So we could make her governor here. We will definitely enlist you. All right, first things first. This is the military guy I didn't even really want on here, so that works out. You're in. Let's level you up. Spark of Genius 2, of course. She is definitely going to be on my council. Invite extra arcology. Does anyone know? Does your arcology skill apply for astral rift events? I don't actually know the answer to that. We're not going to be expansionist. I guess we'll take that. And do I want to get her on the council? You actually could be replaced. Research speed plus 10%, survey speed. Specimen output's actually pretty good for us. Maybe we will keep him. Head treasure hunter. Oh, he's one of our destiny dudes. So you're the only guy on here who's not a destiny trait. Clear blocker speed, which is usable, but it doesn't really matter. You know, he actually... Oh, he's my trailblazer. Never mind, you get to stay. Trailblazer affects as counselor. Sensor range plus 3, hyper detection range plus 3, and sublight speed plus 30%. We have a bajillion sublight speed bonuses at the moment. I think we're rocking like plus 50% or something ridiculous as just a global bonus. Okay, Habs we're probably not building. We could go up in missile tech. We could get some more robo points. Torpedoes would be nice to grab. Let's get the torpedoes. I'm kind of thinking about how we're going to get up to the fleet power required for that fight. Voss the Gilded. Peace and prosperity. Voss the Gilded has garnered a wide reputation for hosting lavish feasts. The gatherings are known for spectacular performances by members of the Elysium Magnetar, exotic food and drinks, as well as philosophical and ethical discussions. Here, friendships are formed, business deals are struck, and old grievances are forgiven. Her ability to unite such disparate individuals lays a solid foundation for our future prosperity. We are stronger together. Very nice. Happiness bonus and stability bonus. Beautiful. I will keep... You know, we have to have galas to raise funds for the museum. So good job on that.
Technology acquired.
Ship fire rate, excellent. Okay, some habitability. Do we even have any hab problems whatsoever? I don't think we do. If we go here... Yeah, I think we are just absolutely fine on that because we're virtual, so I don't think it really matters. Also, because I just saw it, and upgrade that. The hab's kind of out. Frequency tuning, we're not really going down that route. Zoo, I do think we could actually build a zoo here. I think we have some presapes. Growing, pop growth does nothing. Okay, so I think it's either the business management nexus, which would be a nice upgrade for us, or we could get deep space black sites, which are also quite a nice bonus for us. Let's get the cheaper one out. All right, you, can I afford you yet? Upgrading. I want this to get done so we can build that building before I forget for our Federation event.
Construction
All right,
complete.
and we will immediately build an off-road trading company. These things are absolutely garbage. If someone can explain to me why these exist, I would love to know. Because it produces 2 trade value for each trade hub. So I guess you could have 12 trade? That just doesn't seem good to me. Like 12? Like, I think a clerk is probably giving me 12 at this point. My clerk here gives me 5.6, so that's equal to 2 clerks. And that would be an entire station, where instead I could build fleet capacity. So I don't understand that building. But I will build it here because we do need it for the event we're doing. I also wanted more shipyards. This is my main construction yard. Beyond that, let's keep working on this. We still have fleet capacity. Keep going. Build up for that war.
Prospect analyzed.
Does the trade hub extend the range? No, the regular... Well, yes, the trade hub does, but the off-road trading thing does not. So that would give you range 6, which could be useful, I suppose. Like, you just dedicate one station to pick up the entire sector. That could be a thing, I suppose. Rather than building, like, one each. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Treasure recovered. The Verdingo Tendril Hook. What is a Verdingo Tendril Hook? Alloys from job 7.8. Yes. Yes, I will, actually. All right, we need 2 more xenogeologies, and we will have a full museum. Got our next one here. All right, we probably want to go for the stability first. Most of this other stuff isn't going to actually be useful. I guess pops, empire size from pops would be good. 10% off. That would be 14 less. Actually, that is better. We'll do that first. Empire size scales the cost of our traditions and our upkeep in the museum and our technology. So getting that down is very important if you can. Okay, we got our torpedoes, mining station output. Strikecraft would be nice. I prefer Strikecraft on my stations. Let's actually get that.
Another bleeding edge technology discovered.
All right. Focus tested management. Diplo weight could be useful. Fleet command could be useful. We don't really need the entertainment forums. We're getting so many amenities from the museum. I don't think we built a single holo theater, just to put that in perspective. Occupation garrisons could be useful. Military academy, I never built that. Let's just take the cheapies and re-roll. I'm kind of looking for some blocker clearing. All right, you are the curators. These are our best friends. They love our museum. They even donated a relic once. Twice, apparently. We've noticed your careful efforts in collecting and preserving the aesthetic wonders specimens. Beauty lies everywhere in our galaxy, if one looks close enough. Your devotion to preservation is unmatched, and we'd like to entrust a very special item in your care. You may choose an object of power from our most prized possessions. We are certain it will remain in good hands. Of course, such a valuable item will require a sizable donation in return. Of course. Yes, of course. So we could take the Tianki Matriarch Nerve Core, which would give us a huge bonus to space fauna ships. We're not doing any of that, so that wouldn't help us at all, unfortunately. I guess the passive effect damage versus Leviathans isn't the worst, but we don't have a Leviathan problem at the moment. Or we could have the Pattern Maker. Gives us code breaking, tracking, and accuracy. And the active effect is creates a Pattern Walker class scout ship. Very high speed and hyperlane detection range. Of the two, this is vaguely useful. We'll take that. Cool, cool. Oh, did we also finished our orbital rings. I should get on top of that. Back at home. Head to Babak. We need more room. We don't have enough hotel space for the Grand Archive. Build a megastructure, an orbital ring, please. And just because I know I'm going to do it next, we'll have this construction ship. Oh, he's already there. He knows. He knows. We'll build that around our relic world. Go ahead and inner orbit there. Need some more alloys before that can happen. I also see we're in the positive on minerals again. Let's up our forge world some more. Somebody else has some ethic shifts.
Planetary exploitation forecast complete.
Okay, we also have the corporate culture site upgrade. This is nice because it will give us culture workers. Remember, we are rocking a culture worker bonus. So each culture worker for me, governing ethics attraction, 10%. Trade value from living standards, plus 5%. And we are rocking utopian abundance, so we get 0.5 trade value per pop, which is huge. And we magically generate pops, so that's actually a lot for us. Pop housing usage, that's whatever. Pop upkeep, that's okay. Trade value is 10 each. Produces 8.9 unity and costs us almost nothing. So huge bonus there. You'll love to see it. And we can actually do that on most of our worlds. This site also gives us a unity for every ascension perk we have, and we are pretty deep into that. So we are getting a lot of free unity from there too. Just go ahead and queue that up everywhere. And clear out that sinkhole. You are good to go, so we can hit you with a Mastery of Nature. Clear out the bomb crater. Oh, we hate that. And I think we're going to get started here. We got a lot of clearing to do. Like a lot of clearing to do. Actually, hang on a second. I probably should have looked at this first. Are we able... Do we have some moats? Volatile land clearance. I do have some moats. I should have turned that on first. That's okay. We'll just do it now. I'm too lazy. I love the alien portraits, how they cross their hands and like if they like, yeah, I take your precious relics and put them in my museum. What are you gonna do about primitive? That's right. Tell us about what we're missing from our collection and we will come get it. Rift Sphere technology developed. Let's see what we can find. Trial participation granted. The logistics remodeling trial has begun. Thanks to your Empire's vigorous trade routes, Mega Museum has been granted participation in the trial project. One of our starbases has signaled as a test site, and now a construction ship must be assigned to perform the actual remodeling project. Time is a factor. Do not linger in the Invector. An off-road trading company facility was not available. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. 2 days off, and now it finishes. Alright, well. Got it there. Research. That is annoying. 2 days off. 2 days. Come on. All right. You explore the astral rift. Okay, gravity stairs. This is what lets you capture space stuff. We're not really going to do that in this playthrough. We're kind of museum dedicated on this one. Chemical plants could be useful. I think chemical plants could be useful.
Council agenda available.
Unit U9 has leveled up. He is level 5 currently. He is an official, and he is a governor. None of these things are useful for a governor particularly. Those are all counselor stuff. If we were to use him, that would be the better of them.
Wow, we really hit this tech out of the ball.
What's my thoughts on the megastructures mod? I don't mod Stellaris. Sometimes I use a UI mod, just depending on where the UI is at, but I generally don't mod it. There's so dang much content here, I don't need it. Favorite society is out. All right, what was our new one? Inner stability, I think. Extra stability, plus 20. That's ridiculous. Okay. Optimized network. No, we don't need that. Synthetic age could be useful. Yeah, nope. Inner stability, please. We look at our capital. We're at 100% stable at our capital. 195. Oh, look at those. Look at that. It must. What a crappy place to live. It's only 95% stability. Oh, 94. This is the ghetto. Ugh. We got to get some cleanup efforts going on here. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Okay, starbase capacity. Okay, blockers. I would like blockers. I do want to clear those out so we can do our Mastery of Nature. Yeah, you can see here we got the 2 extra districts now. Ancient refinery would be nice. Okay, I don't have any of the cap-only buildings. I'm just going to chill on that because we may need to build those. We will need to build those. Strike craft are done. Let's... Ooh, anti-gravity engineering. Okay, there we are. Excellent, excellent. I believe once we have that, Finn Habis can be repaired. Restore Econopolis. We need anti-gravity engineering. Yep. Beautiful. Okay, we need to get all these blockers cleared. And then we need to also build all these up. That will be our first arcology. Arcology should be stupid good for us because we can print pops. Every single one of the hundreds of pops that we can make will instantly blink into existence every month. So this should be really powerful. Congratulations on remodeling operation has finished and the dedicated trade hub is now operating. Excellent. That is so annoying that we missed that by 2 days.
Boom. We built something.
We did build something. I also just noticed here, I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to say we should get rid of these. They're not really producing much, or we should shift it over to a forge capital, but maybe I'll just leave it alone for now. If I was to do a forge capital, what would that do to my economy? Let me let a month roll over here. Yeah, we're making so many goods from trade. I don't really need that. And I actually could use the alloys, so let's run that for now. I do like trade capitals, but that's fine. Mega Museum. Trade value plus 10%. Monthly consumer goods plus 2.5%. Excellent. That's such a good little event that they run. Okay, with that being said, I see I have some alloys, so I would like to get these upgraded. Unfortunately, this was my border post, and he stole it from me in the war. I'm rather annoyed by that, but okay. All right, who is currently ruling? She is. I actually would like her to stay in charge. I don't like it when they shuffle your leader around. That's the worst part about any kind of... anything that has elections. New blocker clearing is done.
Blocker removed.
Unity for managers. We don't run a ton of managers. Xeno diplomacy would be good. Paradise domes, we're not really doing that type of stuff. Naval capacity could be good. That's very expensive. We've gone really high in that. Let's grab the embassy. That's one of those cap-only buildings, so... Alright, capital. Let's do that. We're going to need those filled up anyways if we want to arcology them. Israel Consolidated Provinces wishes to give Lishan Assembly Association. Lishan Assembly Association. I really wish these were clickable so I could find them easily. Lishan Assembly. Okay. I see. You got taken over or something. They're having some sort of like internal strife over here is what's going on. Sure. All right, do we have any other features that need to be cleared? No. Have you Mastery of Nature? No. You guys are queen. You're doing Mastery of Nature. Clear out that impassable mountain. Ha! We'll show that mountain how to be impassable. Should have built it today. We built that the day they were done expanding the starbase, I'll have you know. If war breaks out, does it affect your trade value? No, unless they occupy the planets that they're coming through. You can actually go to trade route map. So the trade is collected from our stations and it is routed to the capital. There is a piracy value, but I'm set up to not really have to deal with that too much. Although I think later in our storyline, we will have some piracy issues. So if they were to take this area, my trade would reroute this way and we would maybe have pirate issues. But it's not just because you're at war. And inter-nation does not get interrupted. All right, back to sector. No, not sector. Back to normal mode.
Another bleeding edge technology discovered.
Chemical plants, excellent. All right, we are in a much better place for research complexes.
Prospect analyzed.
We are also completely full on money, so give me some of these and let's start buying. Oh, I don't know. That would be 800. By $500 a month for a little while. We'll drive that price through the roof.
Blocker removed.
All right, head over here, build me... Oh, we're 100 short. There it is. Build me an orbital ring. How are we doing on the one here? We're up and running. So, Babek now has an orbital hotel, so you can look on the beauty of our grand archive. So, we can build... anchorages. Okay, none of these are the ones I really like. Defense hangars are okay. Yeah, we don't have the tech for the modules I really would like at the moment. We should stick something here, though. Let's have some planetary defense hangars. Or we could go with extra shipyards, since we are building our ships here. I do generally like to have consolidated shipbuilding. And this would just let me get more here. Yeah, for the time being, we'll do that. We'll retrofit that later when I get the modules I like. But for now. Monkey Bray always gets giddy. Yeah. I'm really hoping that Crusader Kings 3 gets their Silk Road in sooner rather than later. I really enjoyed it in CK2. It felt more strategic about where you were trying to expand to if you were near it. Executive retreat. Planet limit 1. Trade value. Sure. We'll take that. Declare war. War target. Humiliate the Devorian Hive. All right, if you want to do it, go ahead, but I'm not going to go help you. So, have fun. I need to finish getting this fleet built up. I keep getting distracted. Fleet's at full strength. Okay. Once that's done, we will declare our own war up here. Finish driving those alloy prices ridiculously high for everyone else. Active law subjects can't join. They want subjects to be able to join. You don't have a subject anymore. I used to be your subject. Oh, you are actually. Okay. Merchant Guild. Okay. If that's the case, are we? Maybe I can't get that yet. Okay, that's a little annoying. Need to get that up to low level so I can do some other law changes. Astral event. Soon after arrival, we touched down on a stone pedestal that conforms perfectly to the dimensions of the Rift Sphere. In fact, the location is so obviously suited to our needs that the idea of it being a coincidence is rejected out of hand. In all directions, a vast and radiant sky stretches before us. Initial scans indicate we are sitting atop a massive tower, the bottom of which is blocked from view by the swirling layers of clouds. At the end of the pedestal is a solitary creature. It wears a tattered, dusty robe and appears to be waiting to greet us. Observe and report back. Attempt to communicate. We will attempt to communicate.
Blocker removed.
I don't know who that was that had a blocker. Okay, you have Mastery of Nature. Did that always have a symbol? That is really, really nice that that has a symbol. Have I missed that in the past? Okay, we got a lot of clearing to do here. And a lot of building to do here. Give me Hollow Museum Geology. Then let's get clearing. Do those next 5. All right, from here, leader lifespan, negative traits. The minus negative traits isn't the worst. Yeah. Just keep our guys. That should put us at 1 negative trait maximum under normal circumstances. All right, one of our trade worlds has some room. Commercial zone, ancient refinery. I am going to drop an ancient refinery. We can only do 1 per planet, so I would like to get those out. Our forge world, same thing I just said. I would like to get the ancient refineries in. You already have an ancient refinery. Excellent. Okay, next. More science. Science is going to happen whether they like it or not. So I started, okay, so I started a Dom game as Stellaris. Immediately next to my cap, the northern border was impassable mountains. Immediately north of the mountains, the province next to me was Middle Age or more. Yep, that seems legit. We sure are. Tries in the Infinite. Yeah, I think people made that reference.
Resource scan complete.
Oh, hey, an archaeology site. Where's my archaeologist? It's you. Okay, when you're done. One of the perks we have is we can actually do archaeology outside of our own borders. I don't think we can do it in other people's land, but in the neutral area we can, which was huge for us getting the first league. There were a bunch of clues down here that we picked up. Treasure trove. Excellent.
Updated.
I almost want another scientist. Do we have
Planetary
room?
exploitation
No, we
forecast.
are actually over scientist cap. Sag. All right, we've spent down our cash. Let's cancel that buy order. We've probably made that. In fact, what did we do to that? You could buy 1 alloy for 15 energy credits. Take that, economy. Here, I want to build that diplomacy building. Embassy complex. Gives us a politician job, gives us an envoy. Sure.
Wow, we really hit this tech out of the ballpark.
Ooh, hey, we actually have better braking than he does at the moment. I did not realize that. Give me... That's going to be too difficult for us. Give me an asset, please. Convince when ready, launch. May or may not actually be useful, but whatever. Okay, advanced... hyperspace slipstreams, yes please. I believe that'll open up gateways once we have... Or not gateways, but what do they call the space railroad? Hyperlane relay links.
Complete.
We also need the gateway tech, but we haven't rolled that yet. Commander Y1. This is our general. Ship fire rate, ship stuff, fleet stuff. Well, that sucks. I guess if I had to pick one, we'll take the fleet capacity. We could launch our agenda. I don't think I need to hurry that along. We have plus 50% agenda speed. Okay, are you guys ready or what? You are ready. Okay, get up here. Also, you two.
Resource scan complete.
Council
up here.
agenda ready.
Speaking of council agenda. All right, there we go. Everyone should be at 100% now. Faction approval, happiness, open markets, resources from virtual pops. Let's get the resources from virtual pops. That'll be tech. Anti-grav engineering, amazing. Let's grab these robo points quick. Maybe we should do a quick fix up of our pops. Okay, now we need more starbase tech, and we need... I think we have antimatter power plants. So I think all we need is starbase and maybe battleship, and then we can start rolling for some of the real mega structures. Yeah, make it so.
Blockers out of the way.
Edict fund I don't care for. Capital buildings give extra resources and upkeep. Sure. Ooh, ancient nano missile cloud launchers. Yes. Those are nice for overwhelming PD if you have to.
Planet.
End of the Valerian Union. Oh, that sucks. Orbital ring is done around Finhabis. Here we go. Habitation modules. That's what I actually want. So these give you max districts. I don't think you generally ever want to build anything but those, frankly. Districts are so ridiculously good. Let's get take this up to a size 27 world for now. And we can go 2 more. So that'll be size 29 world. It's going to be stupid good. Okay, speaking of being stupid good, can I want to get that pirate thing. Why you no give Finhabis? I wanted it on Finhabis. Holding out on me. Okay, we have an upgrade. Now, we got to be a little bit careful here. When I upgrade these, I need exotic gases. Oh, we have an income. We're fine. Sure.
Lockers.
Oh, there's going to be so much science going on here in a second. Okay, you... We're still making a decent amount. Let's get another couple industrial districts. Okay, what? Hang on. Timeout. What's going on here? Why are so many people dying all of a sudden? We don't have a crisis going on. Well, this stuff is where things were happening, I think. Okay. Well, I don't know what you guys are doing. Being dumb. Research age? Yes, we will keep paying for that. Can you help us with our collection? No, not at the moment. You know they would if they could. All right, we also need to dump some consumer goods. I'll just dump it. All right, the tower. With no means to fully translate the creature's language, we resorted to more direct form of communication, intermittently flashing the rift sphere's external lights. Within moments, the creature fell to the ground. At first, we were concerned that we had harmed it, but it soon became clear that it's simply offering some sort of praise or supplication. Not long after, a coterie of similarly dressed beings approached the pedestal, each bearing a basket of what we can only assume to be gifts. We can invite them on board, or we can give them a gift. Let's invite them on board. What's the worst that could happen? Interdimensional hickeys. Robomodding points. Ooh, someone just awoken psychically. Starbase building cost and module cost. You know what? Let's grab that. We're going to do a lot of starbase construction here in the near future. That we are almost done with our entire tree. Any more edicts we'd like to turn on? Fleet supremacy. Actually, I could totally afford that if I wanted to. You know what? Sure. We're going to probably lose some ships here in a second. All right, landing is good. All right, I want you. Declare war, make subsidiary. Declare war. All right, you guys better vote yes on this, or I'm going to be really salty. I voted for your war. You vote for mine.
Expansion initiated.
That's how this works, right? Let's get the black sites up and running. All right, my pop. Oh, hey, there's my 3 pre-sapients. Oh, we did get that one. I don't remember who was talking about this yesterday. He was asking about this, and at the time, I couldn't see them. But yeah, we actually got the really good pre-sapients. Tomb world habitability plus 100%, leader lifespan plus 30. I mean, they're totally irrelevant to us, but, you know, they exist. They exist. Hey, tut. Yeah, we did start a little early today. And ironically enough, I was late to my early start. So it is what it is. Okay, so you two get them. And actually, I don't even see asset acquired.
Resource scan complete. We're gonna make a pretty hole in their defenses.
Let's bring the speed down. Let's not have a repeat of last time. All right. Transport fleet. Land. All right, I want the weaker of my 2 fleets to go take that out.
Over-initiated.
Federation level unlocked. Okay, timeout. Laws. We want low centralization. Yes. Yes. Better vote yes on this. I don't got time for you at the moment. All right, now you guys back.
Lockers out of the way.
All right, now with low, we can do some more stuff. So fleet contribution, we could get a fleet going. 40 years. This is what I would really like. Can't quite do that yet. All right, we should be able to outvote them once we have this subject. War declaration. I'd like to get this over here. Invite members. Let's keep that anonymous. I don't really want people joining. Pick members, same. Migration, I don't care. I don't care. Okay, so what I care about's up here, really. And what I want, here we are. This is what I want. It's probably the strongest succession. But I don't want to do that unless I'm obviously the strongest, so. And to do that, we need to be at high. So we need to be all the way over here. So, yeah, this is what I probably want. Requires succession type to be strongest, so that's going to be here. We could do this one. This will buy me more time, essentially. Sure. Oh, we're voting on something else at the moment. All right, his 2 fleets together are 12K. We shouldn't have any problems with that. Famous last words.
Construction complete.
You guys move up. Hey, Comrade Bear. How's it going, man? Space Dominions? Sure. Yeah. Chameleon Field. Interesting. Ooh, another dig site. Ooh, a dig site. Our guy's busy, though, at the moment. I never did get an answer. Does anybody know? I'm going to ask again. Does archaeology skill affect your rifts? I'm gonna guess it does. Although I don't know why I think that. Because, like, what else would be rift skill? Skill bonus 5. Scientist skill 5. That's just saying, like, his level, I think. Because we're getting... I guess that's just speed. But we're getting some archaeology skill from other places, too. I think we're at, like, +2 or 3? Maybe even 4. Like, we have a lot of bonuses to that.
We're gonna make a pretty hole in their defenses.
It doesn't even have to be pretty, man. I don't care. Okay, he actually defeated more of my armies than I am comfortable with. We need more armies. Recruit. I think that's 15 clicks. All right, oh, well, here we go. That answers one question. Astral Rift skill. I think that answers the question that I've been asking. So, and you are the guy who would do it. So you're my archaeologist and my Rift Walker. What a cool guy. Unit L1. You know what? You know what? You are not going to be Unit L1. Leader. Where are you at, friend?
We botched the invasion.
Oh my goodness, we didn't even win? You. No, not you. You're B5. Quit trying to jump in line. You. You're not L1. You're W1. Because he gets the W's. Okay, so we didn't actually succeed in our invasion, which I should have guessed because the hive minds are really good at defending, and we need some more military, like, tech. They're not particularly great. We'll just swarm in with numbers. Alien Zoo, starbase capacity, a synergy forum. What are you? Oh, you're the 3rd culture building. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Okay. While I'm thinking of it, upgrade. And you are an anchorage. More anchorages, please. And you are above a colony, so you get a deep site. Here, you get deep space black site. And upgrade. Actually, no. Then get me 2 anchorages and then upgrade. And over here, let's not mess with this at the moment because we are fighting. You are probably going to also be an anchorage spot, though. So let's go ahead and drop 2 anchorages. All right, how's that fight going? Okay, 9.4, 7.2 versus rapidly diminishing. I'm going to guess he does not have PD on his ships, seeing as how well we're doing. We are 100% missiles at the moment. All right,
Ding, ding,
next.
ding.
Unit M8 is one of our admirals. All right, you are going to be an admiral. Does ship weapon damage, ship fire rate, combat disengage chance. Sure. It's so rare I actually run multiple admirals. I always hate it because they always like sit around and do nothing their entire life, and then I go to war and they die of old age. That's how it always feels like it goes for me. Okay, thrusters would be good. Armor would be good. Let's get the armor. Get our ships up to snuff. Okay, next. I want to take all these out so they can't be building ships or anything. Migration treaty? No. We live in the cloud, bro. Where are you gonna go? Up a Capitol building. Okay. Here. Alright. Can I use... Give me Finn. Cannot be used to activate another relic while a relic cooldown is active. Oh. I did not know that was a thing. We currently have you activated, do we? Okay. Anyways, though, we are going to need to keep clearing stuff off. Now we're to the good stuff. So, collapsed spire, massive crevice, shattered solar array, flooded reactor pits, and crumbling mining tunnels. Clear them all. We're going to really struggle, I think, to be able to supply enough minerals to that once we get it repaired. Okay. Friendo, as much as I love what you're doing, I need you to come back over here. I got stuff I need researched. Get that, and then that, and then that. Alright, 8.5k. Neither of my fleets is particularly banged up. Let's do it.
Fleet's getting what's coming to them.
That's right. This is for threatening my museum. Oh, we shredded that group. Yeah, this would never work against a player. They would have built PD on their ships so fast.
Council agenda ready.
All right, now you go repair. Extra diplo weight, naval capacity. Oh, here we are. Commerce megaplexes. I've been waiting for that. We are full on money again. Give me a chunko of the special resources. There we go. We are almost to post scarcity. To wit, I guess we should get back to work. Build me another orbital ring. Build me orbital ring. Also, here, I don't know why we weren't allowed to do that. Are we able to fix that now? We are. It must have been a tech I didn't have. If I had to guess, this probably came off of anti-grav construction. We can upgrade you too. Excellent. Upgrade you. Living in a destroyed city world is the equivalent future of living in modern-day Detroit. Yeah. Yeah.
Analyzing monetization prospects. Imagine the profit margins on this tech. Incoming transmission.
Oh my goodness. All the things happening. Research initiative, yes. Planetary build speed. You know what? I can't believe I don't actually have that.
Out of the way.
Optimize our network. Let's get synthetic age.
Aliens
Nanite assemblers.
Starbase under attack.
I don't like that.
Ding, ding, ding. We've got to shake those hostiles. Construction complete.
Okay, it's throwing all kinds of warnings, but that was us actually just taking out fighters or whatever. We'll take some more stability. Is anybody not at 100% stability at this point? No, we are ridiculously above 100% actually. Embassy, sure. Migration, no. No. I wish there was a setting where you could just say, I will not accept this type of treaty, and then it would just auto-reject it.
Liquidating foreign assets.
Alright, where's my military? Slowly building. Slowly building.
Wow, we really hit this tech out of the ballpark.
Ooh.
Locker removed.
All the science.
Hostile fleet's getting what's coming to them.
They keep launching landing parties that we keep catching. Okay, we got 3 RoboMod points. Refugees are arriving, and I don't have any food. I guess I have a little food. I don't know where that's coming from. From star bases. I think we have some of their star bases that are making food. That's not gonna stay though, so I don't know what to tell those guys. Okay, relic ready. You. Extracting greater value from treasures we discovered. We should establish a treasure vault on one of our planets where valuable trinkets can be sorted. Yeah, see, it gives us jobs per pop. So what I want... Oh, there. Never mind. Ben Habis. Yes.
Locker removed.
I've been waiting all this time. Oh, interesting. I thought it was going to use a build slot. It's up here, I bet. Yep. So, treasure curators +1. Treasure curators per 15 pop. So right now we should have 3 or 4, depending on how it's counting that. Treasure curator. So it is 4. Right here. So a treasure curator produces 27.8 power, 11 minerals, 3.9 society research, 9.7 unity, 3.6 trade value each. So for a job that doesn't use a build slot, that is not bad. That is not bad at all. For the low price of 1.3 power and 1.6 consumer goods, which are basically just paid for by the trade value he produces. And it uses 1 amenity, which again is paid for by the trade jobs we're running. What a cool planet. Xenogeologists, treasure curators, culture workers, arco-engineers. This is the hot place to be, man.
Whatever that is, someone is likely to pay good credit for it.
All right, next.
Under attack. They're coming for our starbase.
Are they? Are they? It's these guys he keeps launching that keeps getting caught. That's fine. Okay, I am going to have to decide, though. We need to fill up all these slots, I think, before we're going to be able to repair. I also don't think we can do Mastery of Nature once we do it, so I actually need to do that first. All right, so turns into an Econopolis. Number of uncleared blockers is less than 1. Oh, okay, so for this one, I actually can do it, I think, without. Unlock special resources, preventing all further construction. Okay, maybe I don't actually need to max these out for this one. To normally build an arcology, you need to do that, though.
Incoming transmission.
Our Minister of State.
Council agenda
Time out, everybody.
available.
Things are happening too fast. Clear blocker speed. We're basically done with that. Archaeological or architectural sense. That would be pretty good. Oh, investor. Trade value to the entire empire. Okay. We'll just take 10% more of everything. Thank you. Thank you. Megastructure built. Megastructure built. I wish those were a little easier to click on. Give me hab, upgrade. You're already on that. Hab, upgrade.
Imagine the profit margins.
Van Halves, not to be mistaken with Van Helsing. Or the Elven Vans, I suppose. Alright, what is all this garbage? You. No. Screw off. Done. Don't care. We finished all of our research. Alright, hyper relays. Yes, please. Garrisons. Terraforming. Yeah, give me the garrisons. We're actually doing something with that at the moment. Armored torpedoes. Give me the torpedoes. I think the torpedoes should be pretty decent against those stupid void worms that we need to fight.
What's coming to them?
All right, do we have the
Council agenda ready.
armies yet? My ally is helping.
Blockers out of the way. Planetary exploitation forecast.
Our head treasure hunter. Research speed, research alternatives, archaeology skills, scientist experience, or computing. We'll take the research speed and alternatives. Curator officer. Veteran of industry. Research speed for industry stuff. Voidcraft. We already have a Voidcraft bonus. Field manipulation. Let's take just industry. This is an official. He's a governor. Factory focused. We're not building those anymore. Metallurgist upkeep. Okay, that actually could be pretty good. And you are my forge world. Or you could be forge focused. Alloys from jobs, 10%. Yep, you're in. He is probably going to take over on Finhabis once we get it up and running here in a second.
We built something.
Vault of Acquisitions. You know what? I'm going to get that just because it's so on brand for us. Okay, we need to slow the game down. There's too much going on here. Adopt tradition? Yes. We have finished our tradition tree. That is glorious. Do we have the tech? Arcology project. We're going to turn every one of our plants into an arcology. That's happening. Astral actions, please.
Liquidating fire.
Battleships, please. Council launch. Astute observations to buff our museum. The tower. We opened our vessel and the creature tentatively approached. With each step, it gained more confidence, but we could tell that its vital systems were highly elevated. How long has it waited for this moment to take place? We are not sure it knew we were coming, but we sure it is safe to bring aboard. It gasped in awe at the instruments of our vessel. Overcome with excitement, it quickly passed out onto the deck plating. After some recalibration and study of the documents it had rolled up inside its robes, we're able to reach the conclusion this particular creature is an influential leader among its peers. We think after some interrogation, they would be of great benefit to our own society. We can invite them as a scientist, or we could confiscate their documents and release them. We're over on our scientist cap, unfortunately. We're going to take their documents. For the museum, an astral rift has fully been explored. Okay. We'll never know who that was. All right, come over here. Get me the treasure first. I don't know if another one can spawn while I have one up.
Resource scan complete.
We're done with that one. Done with that. Done with that. Okay, now, robo-modding. You. Create template. Pause game. Alright, so we have a dry planet preference that really doesn't matter to us, frankly. We have 3 points left. We could just take off some stuff, like our upkeep. We could just get rid of that. Habitability plus 30. Metallurgist. Resources from jobs. For 1 point. Yeah. That does cost us some gases, but I think that's fine. And then we still have 2 points left, but no traits. So let's drop luxurious. So we are only bulky. We're mass produced, so we get... In fact, actually, hang on a second. We don't need that anymore. We're not produced anymore. We're virtual. I have 1 trait point left and 2 picks. So I could do a negative and a positive if I want. Bunch of research. Unity from jobs. Leader XP. I'm vaguely interested in that. Durable. We could lower our upkeep. Yeah. Yeah, we'll lower our upkeep. So we have adaptive frames. So we essentially just auto-mod ourselves to be good at the job we're doing. This is such a blessing. Before the auto-mod ones, I loved robots and I loved cyborgs, but I never played them that often because it was so annoying to micromanage your populations. Now you just put adaptive frames on, they auto-switch to whatever they should be using. It's more pricey than doing the specified one, so like harvesters would only cost 2 points. This will turn into harvester when it's appropriate, so you pay a point of premium, but you don't have to micromanage. And frankly, I will pay a point to not micromanage. So we are the Illyri 2.0. Okay. Create template. Apply template. To everybody. Apply template. Research it. That is going to be very nice. I probably should have done that a while ago, but we had other things to research. Now, knowing my luck, we'll have a bunch more RoboMod texts pop up the second I've done that now. All right. You guys, transports. Let's go.
Wow, we really hit this tech out of the ballpark.
Okay, hang on a second. He has 2,300 garrison? My attack is only 800. That's not going to work. All right, inner orbit. So I need like triple that. Holy moly, I really need to get some better army tech. All right, can I do 5 at a time? No. 1.6, 2.4. Yeah, you are definitely the best. I don't know. Let's try that many. Whatever that was. Also, we're full on money again. Give me some living metal. And some dark matter. There we go. Stock up on all kinds of things. Okay, Finn Habis, can I do you? We need 20,000 minerals and 200 influence. So all I need is the minerals. 20,000, and I have room. Gib minerals. All right, we can't afford the rest yet. I'll be back in a second game.
Construction complete.
Astral actions. We have unlocked the secrets behind the gathering and collecting of volatile threads of astral material that make up the very border of the universe. Fascinating. Astral harvesting is done. Advanced cloaking, advanced research. I'm going to take the rare tech, so we'll take the cloaking. Orbital filing system, fortress, improved production. You know what? Give me this because I think it leads to other things I want. All right, construction ships. Build me. Wait, did you not already do that? You did do that. Start building me mega relay. Mega relay. Actually, no. Time out. I want to catch him when he's done with that. I don't want to build... Well, I will need to build that here. I was going to reroute that way. That's fine. That's fine. Build a relay. Build a relay. I will not do that one. Where's my other instructor? You. Build a relay. Build a relay. And then go ahead and we'll get this done. Excellent. Favorite class in PoE 1? I usually played either like weird builds on witches, or I played duelist, probably is my like tied for first place. And third place was probably between a tie between the Marauder and the Ranger. Melee witch, you know it's a thing. I'm still a little peeved at grinding gears. The fact that they have a known issue full system hard crash caused, at least suspiciously so, by overloading CPUs, and they haven't posted an update in over 2 weeks. I can't play at all. So I was so enjoying Path of Exile 2. I was getting some shader crashes, but that's fine. I can live with that. It's not fun, but whatever. But I will not risk my brand new CPU to unknown problems. And there's a whole bunch of people with a bunch of snake oil on the forums about how to fix it. But it's just snake oil. Like, some of it would protect you from damage, like if you lowered your, like, maximum thing down or whatever. But yeah, even the affinity roping, which I know how to do, like I did that to fix the Fantasio Memoria issue. I had a video on that even, but that was a different kind of issue. That was problems switching between CPU cores. Their issue is pushing CPUs above 100% and causing them to freeze and crash. So I am super annoyed. Like, I don't even expect them to have it fixed, but you need to be giving us updates. So basically they said, yeah, it looks like it's happening. Yeah, it looks like it's probably related to 24H2. Bye guys, we're going home for Christmas. Like, that's pretty shitty, GGG. And ironically enough, I would just roll back to 23H2, but 24H2 fixed a bunch of things I need for the channel. It fixed the static problem that I was having when I do game sound capture. So I'm back to the better way to do sound because that bug is fixed. It's a Windows bug in Windows 11. So I'm kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place here. It really annoyed me. I posted on the forums asking about it, and I got a bunch of like brain dead responses of like, oh, just go down in versions. Like, no, man. There's reasons that you update your Windows. Like, if I didn't have a reason, okay, fine, but I need that. In addition, Microsoft is going to make 24H2 mandatory. Like in the very, very near future. It's not going to be an optional update anymore if you're on Windows 11. So unless you're on Pro or another version that lets you do it, you're not going to be able to stop it. So there's going to be a whole bunch of people who think they're really smart that are going to have a problem in the near future. Okay, astral threads. Beautiful. We could gain research. We could create a random rift. This is probably what I want, but we can't afford it yet, so let's gain another rift. We also can afford something else. Let's go ahead and get some insights. Alright. You should be excavating. I don't know why you're not. PoE 1, nothing better than Shadow. I have played through. I played through a Ice Trapper build at one point on the Shadow. So I have played through up to maps with every class in PoE 1. I enjoy the Duelist the most and the Witch second. I don't know. She's kind of an edgy girl with her vocal lines, but I like the builds that you could do with that area. I always like janky stuff, so melee witch, you know, things like that. Cast while channeling, summon raging spirits, and then for the channeled ability, I'd use the sword channeled ability that you build up and then you release it for an explosion. Stuff like that. That's my jam. Okay, who are you representing our interests? I don't... Does the home planet effect apply if you're not governing it? I don't think so, but just in case, I'll grab that. Who else leveled up? My goodness, we have so many leaders. Head of Research leveled up. Voidcraft XP 2. Particles is really good. Military Theory, ironically enough, we're kind of struggling with that at the moment. Now, let's do the Voidcraft. Let's finish that up. Water Guard 2. Gale Speed. No, Gale Speed. Pile on our sublight speed bonuses. Monthly loyalty from subjects. That's all of a sudden very interesting. Yeah. Are you ready to surrender yet, dude? Or are we just... Is this just what we're doing from now on? We are not there yet. I need to actually be able to land on those planets.
Starbase under attack.
Is it? Yeah, I hate that warning. It's because they're launching landing parties from their planets.
Spaceborne life form encountered. Ka-ching! Liquidating foreign assets.
Our defense minister is inactive. That's fine. We are full on consumer goods. Sell that, give minerals. Then go to Inhabus. Can we do you? We can, okay. Normally you have to have all your districts used up. I guess we're repairing this place, so we don't. So this is going to be incredible. That's all I can say. This is going to be incredible. On an off chance, can I do the edict for megastructure? I actually can. I also have some nanites. Sure. Sure. And that should make this quicker. Actually, you are not technically a build, so no, that isn't going to make that quicker. Because that's a decision, not the same way as the build. So hold off on that living metal. Ancient tomb. Nice. Maybe we can finally get a mummy for our museum.
They're coming for our starbase.
Bruh says, I guess the curse of buggy releases in modern game is still present even in PoE 2. Well, the frustrating thing is, I guess this has kind of been a known issue in PoE 1 ever since, I think, October when 24H2 first came out. And they should have been testing on that. Like, that's the current version of Windows 11, and Microsoft is forcing people to upgrade to Windows 11. If people remember, when I built my machine, I was very mad because they wouldn't sell me Windows 11, or excuse me, they wouldn't sell me Windows 10. I didn't want 11. I don't like 11. I wouldn't be on it if I wasn't forced to do it. But they forced me to get into this garbage.
They're coming for our
So, to wit, you should know if you're coming out with a game that people are going to have to be on Windows 11. And if people are on Windows 11, they're going to update it. And even if they don't want to, Microsoft will force them to do it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This isn't a one-off? I thought this was a one-off. So we can have multiple? We can have multiple treasures? Where was that other one? It is. OMG. Okay, that is ridiculously better. I thought that was a one-off. Treasure on every planet.
hostile fleets getting what's coming to them.
Every planet is our treasure. Every planet has treasure in it. What's your problem? Get back to work. You say you can't.
We built something.
All right, go do investigate
Starbase
anomalies.
under attack.
You say you can't. All right. Emergency FTL home. We'll figure out what your problem is. All right, you could be cloaked. All right, go do those events. We are maxed out on alloys again. All right. This... No, let's not... Why was I not just able to replace that one? That was weird. Let me hangar bays instead for now. Yeah, just chill for a minute.
Council agenda available.
Advanced cloaking, beautiful. Let's get the combat computers. Continuing through the tomb, we would like to purchase. Thank you, thank you. All right, I think I'm going to start bombarding. I normally don't bombard, but I'm already fed up of waiting.
This tech had better generate some revenue.
If you don't want to come out and play, well, I'm going to make you come out and play. Eight more. Babek, how we doing? We're still producing. Favor gained. Can we do anything in here that I want to do? Not really.
Spaceborne life form encountered. Analyzing monetization prospects.
The Consolidated Provinces wish to sign a peace treaty with the Drevonian. Okay, so that's the one he started. That's fine. Naval capacity, defense, army. Yeah, let's continue down army. Apparently, we need a bunch more military tech. We gotta beef up the security at the museum. Finished making some B-Fast and enjoying watching the best streamer in the world. Well, thank you. Thank you. Maybe just in your opinion, but I appreciate it. Glad to be of entertainment. I legitimately enjoy streaming, and it's doubly chill when I'm not running camera. I normally do, but because we didn't start this one with it, I just didn't want to run it. It would be kind of weird if part 2 had it and part 1 didn't. So it's like doubly chill for me. Establish an embassy. Yes. Army health, yes. Fleet command limit.
Incoming transmission. Let it go to voicemail.
Oh, hey, here we go. Collective self. Yes, please.
Wow.
Council agenda ready.
Oh, that is sweet. That gives us an extra leader of everything, so we're no longer over on our scientist cap. And that was like one research I had to do to finish that. And most of that's kind of garbage. Okay, that's okay. Here we go. War exhaustion minus. Make sure we can keep our war going. Alright, you guys fly over there. Get ready to make another attempt at this. Oh, it's building. It's building. So excited for that. Alright, so while we're doing that, I should probably also do this because I'm going to want to... In fact, I could be working on that now.
Incoming transmission.
Let's get this finished up so we can upgrade this. Oh, that's loud. I don't know why that comm screen is so loud compared to everything else. You guys can go home and upgrade. We've had a few taps. No, I don't want their dumb ship. Smart ships only, please.
Tech had better generate some revenue.
Hyper entertainment. Nope, we'll take some more galactic conquest.
This tech had better generate some revenue.
I don't know why. I guess we just need to occupy some planets here. That's just really the long short of it. All right, you guys merge into one. Leader should be...
Incoming transmission. Let it go to voicemail.
Wait a minute. Where's my general? He had Butcher. So I made reference to that. This is rather awkward. I know I fired a guy, but he was definitely not him. He did not have Butcher. He had Eager. Okay, well, do we have anyone who's useful? Army effect. Sure, you're in, buddy. Okay, carefulness. Okay, none of these are good. That one. Alright, let's try this again. 1K. I still don't think this is going to win it. If we look at his armies here. 2.2K. We are getting bombarding, right? Yes. Alright, well, we'll just pound on that for a minute more. Dyson Sphere? Sure.
We really pushed the end.
All right, guys. All right. Flattery will only get you so far. I need to watch your Matchless Kung Fu video again. I bought it, and between the interface and the not good translation, I'm kind of lost. Yeah, I think my Matchless Kung Fu one, especially the first series stuff, not the relook, where I was explaining things a little bit more, will definitely help. Yeah, it takes a hot second to understand the combat. It makes a lot of sense once you get going. But yeah, until that clicks, it's a little confusing. I will suggest, I found out in Matchless Kung Fu, you can download the Google Lens app on your phone for free, and it does an incredibly good job of translating. I had zero issues understanding its translations. It's in real time, so you literally just hold it up to your screen, and it almost looks like a camera, like you're taking a picture, and it just replaces the Chinese with English on it. It's so good. So if you do run into some of the untranslated stuff, that will do it for you. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I have a statue I bought when I was in China. It's like a cast bronze rat holding a bag, and the bag is labeled gold bag in Chinese characters. If I hold that up to my statue, it literally just looks like in English it says gold bag. It's ridiculous. It's so good. Boarding the station and activating the telescope took us some time. Okay. Okay, yeah, just freebies. Alright, keep coming up here, soldiers. We're gonna make a real go at this, then I want everyone here. I still would like to get a better military unit. War forms or something. Ancient tomb. We got the head of Zart Queen, minor artifact. That was a relic. Holy Guardians. Oh, this is new. It is indeed true. A mere machine has discovered the legendary tomb of Zarqueen. When the augurs first relayed this news, I found it hard to believe, but now I understand that you possess the prophet's head. We will not question the will of Zarqueen. Your kind is rightful holder of this blessing. According to the ancient scriptures, any unsettled holy worlds near our territory are yours to manage as you see fit. Many devout pilgrims on Celestial Throne would be greatly honored to fight for this sacred cause. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Zarqueen at your service. What exactly is that rock? I've gotten this before, but it's been a hot minute. Yeah, there he is. There he is. We got a mummified head for the museum. Finally, it's all coming together, builders. I mean, can you really call yourself a museum if you don't have some sort of like mummified head? So, allows us to settle on holy worlds. I don't think we have any holy worlds near us, unfortunately. This is not the sacred guy. Yeah, it's a savannah. And we can summon a small Fallen Empire fleet. Every activation will increase the size of the fleet. It does, however, cause spiritual ethics attraction, which would be very bad for us. So I'm not going to pop that unless we get into an emergency. Where is... Hang on. Where are these guys? The Guardians. The Calorian Guardians. Why am I so blind? Progenitors, that's one near me. Gorian Guardians. Primus, Union, Planets. Hive, Assembly. Gorian Remnant. I don't even know where these guys are. Maybe they're in here and I just haven't seen them over here. Guardians. Where are you? Take two. Oh, there they are. Just this tiny little area. Well, very cool that they'll allow me to sell on their holy worlds, but completely pointless because I'm nowhere near that, so. Also, Megacorp.
Imagine the profit margins on this tech.
Let me finish. Yeah, let me finish catch up with chat here. I speak 3 languages: Indonesian, English, and Fax. All right, that's a pretty good one. Dyson Sphere finally getting to a tier 2 civilization. That's right. These guys are in desperate need of a full-time. Yes, they are. That is the devil you accept when you play these Chinese games. They are very bad, oftentimes, about releasing English translations in a timely manner. It can be kind of frustrating. I mentioned the other day Tale of Immortal. They have a DLC coming out on the 26th, I think. We may check that out a little bit because I've kind of been feeling like playing it. It's kind of sort of vaguely like the combat in Path of Exile. Very different game, but the combat's vaguely similar. But they have the same problem. They'll release new mechanics or new events that won't be translated. So you're always months behind, and it can get really frustrating at times. Or they'll do the thing where they machine translate stuff and it's literally gibberish. Like literal gibberish, which makes no sense. Like machine translating should be really good at this point if you're using a good one. Hence like the Google Lens that I mentioned that I have had zero problems with. Everything I've used it for, I've been able to understand, including like game mechanics in certain games. Bad Chinese translation has doomed so many Chinese games that look really cool. Maybe Wushu and Xinxias. Yeah. Yep. There's some good ones out there too, for sure. But there's also some very bad ones. Very bad ones. Just joined a DEI thread on the PoE2 forums on Steam. Why would you do that, Slice? Why would you do that? Oh boy, nothing to spark but a debate. Yeah, well. Is what it is.
They're coming for our starbase.
If the next year goes as well as it has for the modern audience, all those game studios will be out of business pretty soon. So, good luck to them. Treasure trove discovered. Excellent. All right, what do we want next? Station research, survey speed. Literally trying to give me survey speed still.
Research.
We'll take the advanced research labs. We get another First League artifact. Okay, well, that's a little awkward. I'm already full of those. I won't say no, though. All right, go next and do our Astral Rift. You...
Imagine the profit margins on this tech. Whatever that
research
is,
station, please.
Someone is likely to pay good credit for it. Starbase under attack.
Bioreactor. Actually, we could actually use the bioreactor. We'll burn off some of that food that we picked up.
Life form indexed.
Right, keep coming on up here. Are we finally done building those? No. We're nowhere near finishing building those.
Wow, we really hit this tech out of the ballpark.
All right, let's continue upgrading.
Under attack.
I mean, frankly, I probably just don't even really need that, but it's the point of it. It's the principle. Edic Fund, base intel. Yeah, give me some intel. Mining world. I actually could use higher mineral income. You know what? Fill it up. Fill her up. Finn Habis is almost halfway. Babek, are you ready? All districts must be city districts or industrial. So I just need to flip these two. Replace city.
They're coming for our starbase.
They are not coming for our starbase. This guy.
Spaceborne life form detected.
Now that we have our space railroad up and running, we can get our reinforcements to the front really quickly. Ooh, Federation level. Go up to medium, please. Vote yes or else. More base intel. Yeah. You must survey more. I mean, there is still parts of the galaxy that I have not surveyed.
Technology acquired.
My research is so ridiculous right now. Give me the shields. I do want lots of military tech. All right, you guys, upgrade again, refinish. Actually, hang on. Can we... That's this fleet. Increase your size. Go. I need bigger ship chassis.
On these ships. Hostile fleet's getting what's coming to them. They're coming for our starbase.
By the way, Babel, you missed my question. Can you sneakily turn your federation into some kind of hegemony like the British? You can change your type. I don't know if you can do it into a hegemony. Yeah, you could. You have to have the prereqs for it, though. So, yes, you could. You'd have to get them to vote for it somehow, though. So that could be rather difficult to sneak that one in. They're much more likely to accept these type of things. They're pretty difficult to get them to do that.
Under attack.
The vortex. We've arrived inside a violent whirlwind. Our viewing windows are completely obscured by the ripping waves of an unknown gaseous fluid. We have been able to take a minor sample of the atmosphere, but each analyst comes back wildly different than the last. We're not sure if our instruments are in here or if there's something inherently volatile about the material itself. Our rift spear is being whipped around in such an intensity that several of the crew are becoming uncomfortable. The one constant property we have found in the sample is that it contains an abnormally large amount of astral materials. Incidentally, we have noticed that small changes in temperature are affecting its contents greatly. We are placing it inside an insulated container until we can study the phenomenon further. So we can proceed further, or we can expose the sample to flames. Science is bold. Let's put it to the flame.
They're coming for our starbase.
What are we up to here? 2K. Okay, now we're talking.
Technology discovered.
What are you idiots still at? 2.1. Okay, I'm willing to take a swing here. We're up to 23% devastation. Are you willing to take... Nope. Alright. You're literally going to make me occupy every single planet, aren't you? Ancient Rampart. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, actually.
Research
Treasure
complete.
Cove.
They're coming for our starbase.
Why do I not see my
Hostile
treasure
fleet's
trove?
getting what's coming to them. This tech had better generate some revenue.
Oh, hey, just literally gave me 1,000 alloys for no reason. I'll take it, thank you.
They're coming for our
Am I
starbase.
blind? Why am I not seeing this treasure trove that just popped? Automatically go do anomalies. Okay, well, whatever. Coil guns, corvettes, citadels. Citadels, please.
Council agenda ready.
Yeah, you can farm favors to do it, bruh, but that would not be an easy vote. You would definitely need to do it when it's like you and one other person or something. It's easier to force people into it, essentially, when you're creating it than to change types into it. Because they get a vote in the second example. Ancient survey marker. Ancient mining transmitter. Thank you. What do you do, friend?
Attack.
We got all kinds of stuff in here. Tiny ancient sarcophagus. Unfortunately, it doesn't really do much for me. A sibilant alms basket. Trade value plus 18.5. Yeah. Underworld cantina sign also gives unity. I'm less worried about the unity. You know what? We don't need this stability one. That's super unfortunate because that is really good. But I'd rather have the trade value. Yeah, trade value 19%. We are having such a ridiculous... Where can I see that? I can't see what our bonus is, but from trade value itself, we're making almost 2,000 energy. We are so hard capped at the moment. Okay, when these guys arrive, we're going to make a shot at that planet. I did not think this war was going to take nearly this long.
Hostile fleet's getting what's coming to them.
Are you going to have the same
Target's under
problem?
attack.
No, you don't have a planet.
Technology acquired.
Ancient Ramparts done. Bio. Oh, here we go. Mega Warform. Yes! That's what we need. Some Mega Warforms. Another question. Can your vassal join your federation and vote? Because if they can, I can imagine going that. Yes, they can. We actually voted for vassal voting rights earlier. One of the AIs wanted it because he has a vassal. Let's elect her again. All right, from our rift. A risky proposal, but we have followed the orders to the letter. At the objection of several of our crew, we've exposed the sample to direct flames. We slowly introduced more and more heat to the solution until we were confident a direct flame would be least disruptive to the unstable chemical balance. What we discovered was revolutionary. We are certain that we can use these findings to advance our understanding of not only ship propulsion, but energy generation in general. Vortex fuel modifier. Cool. We don't really need the money, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Slice. I kind of knew about one of those. Yeah, cancer freaking sucks.
Wow.
My best friend was diagnosed with stomach cancer, and he didn't find it until it was already terminal. And that was literally right after his father had been fighting pancreatic cancer for 3 years. He was part of a study with a new drug, and they gave him 3 months to live, and he made it 3 years on it. He was the only surviving person, but they actually reopened the study because of him. So, yeah, I get it, man. That it sucks. Screw cancer. Gateway travel. Okay, we need that, I know, for our storyline. Yeah, his dad was super cool. He was a veteran. He was a nerd. Yeah, he was just a really nice guy. Always treated me really nice whenever we were around. Would hire me and his son for like odd jobs, computer jobs and whatnot, so we could make a little cash when we were in high school and early college. And yeah, I miss him and I miss my friend. It's very hard watching people go through that, knowing there's nothing you can do. All right, relic activation. Can we put more treasure in?
Evading hostiles.
Has no deposit treasure vault. Okay, we don't have enough treasure. Well, we could make that. I don't really need any of those. No, just chill on that. Forced to decloak? Who's forcing me to decloak? Oh, he keeps wandering into the stupid xenophobe Fallen Empire. I really wish they'd stop that. Our journey to the center of the eye of the storm has been a peaceful one. However, we're worried that we might not be able to return safely. The storm outside is gaining in intensity, and our calculations suggest our rift sphere has a low chance of survival even at full speed anchor retraction. This is not the most important concern at the moment. Uh-oh. We have found something at the very center of the calmness. Two somethings, to be quite clear. First, there's a device. It is incomprehensible in its nature. We are not even fully certain that we are able to observe all dimensions of this object. Many of its geometric shapes break down into fractal patterns that disappear into a single point, making it very difficult to describe the exact architecture of the thing. We do believe it is a machine and not alive. This is where the second object comes in. There's something manipulating the device. It's clearly a separate entity. It dances and flows along the surface of the machine with incredible ease. If buttons were present on the device, it would appear to be pressing them. We are We all agree, though, that there are no buttons. Massive shapes pull and push outward at the being's behest. We do not believe it has noticed us and seems enthralled in its current activity. Flash the lights. You have to be really brave to volunteer for my rift sphere. Or very foolish. Sure. Go and take some freebies there. Forced to decloak. Would you idiots stop going over there? My goodness. In fact, hang on. Let's resolve that issue.
Engaging
You are restricted. Do not go to that system anymore. All right, our curator officer. Now is he serving on my council currently? I forget. Yes, he is. Okay. Extra experience gain, Voidcraft. Why do I feel like everybody has the same options? Is that just me? Research speed. This leader, yeah, let's take the extra XP, I suppose. We already have some of the other things. Okay, our commander, this is one of our fleet guys, a jury rigger, an artillerist, weapon damage 7%, or an observer. We'll definitely take artillerist. And another one of these guys. What is your job? Representing our interests. Okay, here we go. This is where we can actually give him a bonus. So he's on the galactic community, so we can have +5 diplo weight from him. Yep. Go. Cool. Oh, hey, we need to actually do stuff there. I forgot. When this popped up, I was a subject. I couldn't do anything. Diplomatic weight from fleet power. Defense, army morale. No, we hate that. Diplomatic weight from economy -40%. No, we're not doing that. Buzzword standardization. Yes, we got to standardize the buzzwords. Bazinga! Natural sanctuaries. Diplomatic weight from... Who are these people voting for this garbage? Diplomatic weight from pops? Yes. Tianki conservation. Don't care. Comfort the fallen. Diplomatic weight from tech. Opposed. Research channels from tech. Support. Alright, let's go see if we can get a resolution up here. What do we want? What do we want? Yeah, we really do not want Divinity of Life. We would hate that, actually. What is this? Empire size from systems. Okay. Integrated permitted is no longer valid in terms of agreements. Expansion prohibited is no longer valid. I don't care about either of those. You know what? That would actually be vaguely useful to me. Okay, I need regulated growth to go through. Regulated growth. Alright, we'll come back to that in a bit. Forge World. Cool. Babak, are you almost ready?
Starbase.
You are ready, I think. Decisions. Arcology project. Go. All right, we're building a real one, and our repair is almost done. We will immediately up to a system capital complex. Sometimes life is harder than PoE 2. Spitting facts there, Slice. Okay, these refugees really should not come to us. I guess technically we have food at the moment, but still, it's... Embassy, sure. All right, let's make an attempt here at a landing. We'll have some reinforcements head up here to replace losses. All right, land army. Let's go. Let's get this stupid war done. I thought this was going to be like a 5-minute thing.
The aliens are reaching out.
Look at those dirty Xenos. Everything that has happened in this game that is bad is their fault. They were bullying me, so I had to take the defensive alliance that made me get subjugated. Everything is these guys' fault. I just want that going on record. All right, we seem to be doing all right at the moment. Peace. War goal status quo, no. Yeah, look at that. He's trying to worm his way out. We gotta win this like now. The war exhaustion has crept up on both of us. Hey, a comet. All right. Well, I think we're doing better. We have more reserves than they do. We're actually managing to disengage, so we're not fully losing those, which is nice. Ironically enough, the army disengagement chance is working out. Ally coming over here to add to the bombing.
Analyzed.
Okay, we are running out of reserves, though, if I do say so. Land those armies, too. Maybe I will need these guys.
Acquired.
Oh, man. Maybe I really needed those guys. They've got 2 sets, 1 set of reserves. We have 4 left. He has no reserves. We have 3 left. We have 1 left. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, don't mess up.
Updated.
Okay, where's that at? I don't want to mess that one up this time. You. Go get that. You. Back here. This is an area I would still like to see reworked. I think what they should do is they should make it a little auto-battler. Just a really, really simple one. Have a little, like, grid based on the planet. Have, like, I don't know, some buildings on there, or, like, defense buildings or whatever. You can set up where you want your forces to be, and then they just charge at each other and fight or something. Make it a little more than this screen, where literally the winning strategy is produce more troops until you win.
Station under attack.
Wait a minute, what? Pirate ambush? 27,000? Excuse me? We were searching the treasure trove when we were ambushed by a pirate fleet. Okay, well that's a major problem, because I don't have anything that could take that. That's gonna really suck.
Assets.
I don't have anything else to say about that. That's gonna really suck. Head home and get repaired, would you?
Landing station lost.
Construction templates would be great. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Nanite transmuter. Produces... Oh, that's some good stuff. I think we're gonna take the construction templates, though. And I think it's time that we... Well, next time we have major losses, we will replace. But I think it's time we design... Let's go with a cruiser here. And I want you to be a torpedo boat. No, we don't use those. We'll take 2 sets of nano missiles just to try to overwhelm if there is PD. And then we want disruptors for everything else. We could have boarding cables. As hilarious as that is, I think the afterburners are far, far better. Hey, we have +2 power. Save that, yes. Okay, then let's delete. Nope, that's fine. Battleship. This is a close brawly type. No. I want you to be a carrier. You're not a great carrier, are you? If we make you artillery. We don't have any XL weapons yet, unfortunately. We also have level 1. Okay, we have garbage tech for that. All right, forget that. We'll come back to that in a minute. We need to get some other techs. Tried a monk, couldn't even make it to the first town. Oof. Yeah, I've heard Melee's struggling really bad.
Enemy Planet Incorporated. Revenue projections optimistic.
All right, we did it. We did it, team. We have finally occupied that planet. Ironically enough, probably still need more. Give me 5 more before we go to the next planet. 24,000. That is going to be a major problem. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I guess with my 2 fleets together, we might be able to do it. Update you. You guys go get repaired.
Ships upgraded.
Yeah, we're repairing at the moment.
Wow, we really hit this.
Yeah, something like that, bruh. And I mean, that could even introduce some new techs, because you could have like combat wit and etc., etc. Some new traits for generals. Long live Rex, that's right. Okay, I need both of you guys. Actually, you have a little bit of room. Fleet management, bigger, craft, or build and build. All right, we might have just enough with what we have here to fight that. It's going to be pretty close. Upgrade to Citadel. Upgrade, and we can actually switch these out.
Gross. Can we sell it? Oh man, that's gross. Can we sell it?
Prime has been encased. For untold generations, the cold and empty ruins of Finhabanas Prime have stood dormant, as quiet symbol to the golden age that came to an abrupt end eons ago. No longer, the planet-wide city is at last been reborn, and those dilapidated ruins are once again alive with activity. Where possible, existing buildings and infrastructure have been repaired and repurposed. Where damage was too great, the rubble and ruins have been cleared away, allowing for new construction. There it is, builders. There it is. Our first one. This baby can hold so many pops. Specialist unemployed. Well, we will definitely employ you. Okay, so we have all building slots unlocked automatically, and we have 27. Currently, we'll have more once we take our ring back. We have residential arcologies. These aren't particularly great for us because we don't need that much housing, but we have clerk jobs. Remember, for us, clerks give plus 1% output, kind of sort of like a rogue servitor gets. So that could be a thing. We have foundry arcologies, so mineral or alloys for days. We have factory arcologies, which we just don't need. We have leisures, which are entertainment jobs. We have way more amenities than we could need for a long time, so we're not going to touch that at the moment. And we have administrative arcologies, which would give us an absolute ton of Unity jobs. So we will probably go with some of those, maybe. I think this is going to be my main forge world, though. So we're going to start draining the forging out of other places and putting it all here. We also have extra slots. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an alloy foundry. Give me, I don't know, like 5 of those to get us started. And increase that. And sure, we could have a little bit of trade here too. Oh, I love these babies. And Bobek is also on its journey to become one. You, what is your deal? I'll tell you what, why don't you just queue up the rest of those city districts? You'll also become an arcology. You are currently a Forge World, but probably will not stay as one. We are losing a little bit of exotic gas. Do we have exotic gas refineries? Don't think we do, unfortunately. We don't. Vault of Acquisition. Monthly Unity official executive. Okay, yeah. We could stash one here. And then I think you're also just going to go up the run. Okay, we're out of minerals. Let's go resolve that. Add a monthly, buy minerals. Give me...
Council agenda ready.
Let's start with a 500 buy order and see what that does. No Chaos Gods. We're not going psychic. We're virtual. Construction templates. Resource silos have more room. Build speed. Empire size from districts minus 10%. Which is great, because our empire size is going to balloon. Okay, let's grab the synthetic crystal things. We're getting to the point that we're gonna need to be able to do that. Status quo! Dang it! Dang it! I couldn't invade fast enough. Alright. Everybody head home. Let's go deal with the pirates. Alright, but I should be able to deal with those pirates with these two fleets combined now. We're not really the right thing. What do you have? Mostly small ships and some largers. Don't know. Pirate cruiser. Okay, your biggest ship is a cruiser. We're fine. Oh, no it's not. We also have two of these boys. Galleon class.
Oh man, that's gross. Can we sell it? Spaceborne life form encountered. Ka-ching!
You. I'm gonna be back for you. Don't think I won't be. He became a vassal of the Basirian Hive. You double jerk. Everything is that guy's fault. Ugh. We hates him. Hates him.
Wow, we really hit this tech out of the ballpark.
Oh, I'm so salty about that. Alright, fine. I won't have a vassal. Didn't want one anyways. You know what? I'm going to take some low-hanging fruit here. We're actually still using some of those. We'll grab the minus crime just to take care of that quick. Alright, fleets are good to go. Alright, both of you come over here.
Spaceborne life form encountered. Ka-ching! Prospect analyzed.
You said that we don't need to focus on military. Look what happens now. That wouldn't have changed this outcome, but yes.
Available.
And of course it happens in one of my most valuable systems.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Battleship hit points. Strike craft. Take the strike craft. Yeah, I probably should energy dump.
Someone is likely to pay good credit for it.
We'll just keep buying the special resources. Keep the price high for everybody else. All right, you guys. Teach them a lesson, would you? Now, hopefully we'll win this. I don't know what kind of ships these really are. So we'll have to see how we match up. We are pure missiles, so... Slow that down. Alright, looks like we're gonna be okay. Although those big ships are definitely giving us a bit of a pounding. I can't spin them fast enough, tut. Yeah, we would have been better if we had some of the torpedo boats here. Did they fix the masochistic slower than molasses winter, dreadfully painful in-game that drags on for eternity? No, not really. There's some new in-game challenges. The Katana one, or whatever her name is pretty cool.
Research complete. We did it.
Excellent. Yeah, sink, pirate ship, sink. All right, you guys, go repair up. Actually, yeah, go repair up. And I need a science ship, research, and a construction ship. Come over here, build mining stations, build research stations. 0-point reactor, please. I'm gonna actually grab Psionic Theory. Obviously, we can't go it, but it'll give me Empire Size from Pops minus 10%. That's really helpful, actually. We are currently getting 217 from 408 Pops, and our Pops are gonna skyrocket.
Spaceborne life form encountered. Ka-ching!
Yeah, unfortunately, most 4X games have never really figured out how to make the in-game fun. They make it less bad. It's very rare I actually take a Stellaris game all the way to the end.
Discovered. Rad.
Strike craft. Starbase upgrade costs. Yeah. Got some stuff that I don't need. Okay. All right, wormy boys, you're coming up next. Actually, hang on a second. Can I repair that? Build me a hyper relay there, would you? You. Yeah, I can repair that. I should have been working on that. Go ahead and start fixing that. Let's see what horrific things come out of it. Gullible. Oh, well, that's no good. All right, I also have room for one more station. It's kind of an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Drop it here, I suppose. This is just going to be an anchorage, essentially.
Council agenda ready.
And take departmental efficiency. Yeah,
Edge technology discovered.
Thank you. Yep, down to 345. Ascension theory. Yoink. We'll definitely take that. Intriguing. Actually, we could probably also ascend. If we look here, but it's been a hot minute. Why am I not remembering where we can do that? That's not here, is it? Where's the button for planetary ascension? I swear it was over here, but it's been a hot minute since I've actually played a game where I was interested in doing that. Thought it was either there or... Okay, cease robot, distribute luxury, performance competition, shut down server. Okay, it's not there. Move capital, open orbital ring. Oh, I feel like this is one of those moments where you're on stream and you're blind. Okay, you are going to be a foundry. Might as well just click that. Don't want to automate you. Okay. Help me out here, builders. Where's the button on the new UI? I haven't played for a while since I used to use a UI mod quite a while ago, but since they made the changes, I haven't been using it. But there used to be a button right here where it was for Ascensions. Peacekeeper. Oh, hey, here we go. Somebody actually has something different. Peacekeeper. Extra stability, pirate suppression, and... Yeah, ironically enough, I'm going to take some pirate suppression because I kind of know something that's probably going to happen here in the future. No, I have Corvette. One fleet is Corvettes and one of them is destroyers. We are definitely going to upgrade, though. I think we're going to go up to cruisers. I just need some more fleet. I don't want to destroy anything, but I'm not going to rebuild these either. We may go have a catastrophic fight with these wormy boys, in fact. And if we can lose enough ships that I can combine these two fleets, then we'll roll out a new cruiser design. Probably the torpedo boats. Oops, sitting here on that. Okay, nobody knows where the Ascension button is. You're killing me, guys.
Someone is likely to pay good for it.
Fleet contribution? Yeah, that's fine. In fact, let's go revisit that. Run medium. Yeah. We should have me be in charge for 40 years. Yeah, smart voting, boys. We could try to make challenge. May the best candidate win. You know what? I'm okay with that, if I can get it. Yeah. I don't think they can win on that, I hope. It's the arrow facing up. It's the arrow facing up. Also getting directions from people on stream. I am in the low lag mode, but we still have some latency. Click planet. It's the arrow facing up. All right, I'm gonna lean in even with my old man eyes next to planet specialization. Ah, tut tut tut. This is why I like you. Always on point. That was pretty decent directions too. There we are. We are rocking way too much unity, so we are gonna escalate this guy quickly. Upgrade to tier 1? Yes. Tier 2? Yes. Tier 3? Yes. Tier 4? Yes. Tier 5? Yes. Tier 5 is the end. Maximum Ascension is Ascension Tier 5. Did they change that recently? I thought it used to be 10. Gain more Ascension perks to increase the maximum. Okay. So, we'll come back to you in a hot minute. And we may as well do Babek too. This is our capital. We still have a bajillion unity left. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to. This is one of the benefits of being taller, is that you can do this. It escalates the price each time you do this for every future one. So normally you can't do anything remotely like this. We also have a 10% discount from our Harmony tree. Holy moly, did I? Okay, I'm not going to get through every planet. I was like, how much did I have saved up here? All right. This planet has to only be Ascension Tier 3. What a trash heap. Who wants to live on Sulin Prime? Ugh. It's not even Econopolis. Gross. That's where the pores live.
Boom. We built something.
Alright, here we probably want a deep site. Treasure trove. I'm on to you, treasure troves.
Spaceborne life form and
I'll get you in a minute. I want to go fight the worms first. Because we need this for our storyline. I am committed to finishing this story tonight, if at all humanly possible. I want this to be done, so it'll just be a 2-part video.
Liquidating foreign assets. Oh, what is that? And what's its market value?
Didn't even slow that down. Wow. We lost badly to the wormy boys. Okay, that's fine. Did we damage them? Quite a bit. That's totally fine
Build
because
something.
we're gonna change over our ship design. Do I want to design something specifically to fight those? We don't really have good tech for it. Lysanor Singh, renowned paragon. What do you do, friend? You're a military commander. Fleet command limit minus 25%, extra cloaking. It gives you credits. Sorry, friend. You're not even virtual. Gross, fleshy. All right, let's get into here. Here. Will this get me through those worms? I don't have... We really need some range tech for our battleships. Yeah, let's see if this does it. Give me... Yeah, wow. Wiped out both fleets, I would like noted. Add ship design. We want our cruiser. Command limit is too low. All right, give me my cruiser. Yeah, this is 14K. We have room for 2. That's fine. Go ahead and spin me up one of those, please. What does Planetary Ascension do? It boosts whatever you have the planet specialized as. So if we look at Fenn. So as an Econopolis Foundry, we get a bonus to Foundry build speeds, to Foundry Arcology build speeds, and a Metallurgist upkeep. So we are paying half the upkeep for a Metallurgist. If we look here. Upkeep is 2.6 minerals, and we are producing 7.2. If we go to Babuk, upkeep is 5.7 minerals. So essentially, we only have to spend half the input, and we get the same amount of things out. And that, like he said, depends on... Actually, that's not a great example, because we actually have a foundry here. You're a better example. Yeah, 3.5 there, but this is also ascended. So it whatever your specialty is, you get better at it, or you lower the upkeep of it. So here, trade value plus 51%. Pretty nice. We look at our... You shouldn't be a mining world. Why are you a mining world? You should be a research world. Research isn't a particularly good designation, but I'm going to do it anyways. Research lab build speed, researcher upkeep minus.
Technology acquired.
Give me our research institute here. And then some more research labs and upload, update. Up. Cool. Yep. Still losing some exotic gases. Let's add a new monthly
Complete.
buy for gas. Give me like 30. End of Authority of Wayford. All right. More hab modules. Okay, Giga Mall. That is amenities from clerks. That's, well, it does give me 5% trade value. That's a maybe. Orbital filing system, Unity for managers. We don't have the Forge bonus one yet, so I'm not going to build anything here at the moment. Babook. Take me to your ring. Another hab module. Now for Babook. We're really not getting Unity from managers, unfortunately. Yeah, just chill. Mining output, battleship hit points, advanced strike craft, oil gun. Yeah, let's get up some more military tech. Resort World. If only I could spare one. Driller drones. Okay, more star bases equal more fleet capacity. Give me Anchorage, and then Naval Logistics Office and upgrade. Yeah, the engine could never handle civilian ship movement. There's just no way it could. This is a 10-year-old version of their claw switch engine, which they use for everything. The late game in this still chugs. I'm on the second most powerful gaming CPU. I have a 7800 X3D, only beat by the 9800 X3D, and only marginally so. And I still chug. Everything else is like ideal situations for this game. I'm on a fast 6000 speed memory. I am on, my hard drive is a, forgetting the name of it, not an SSD. Whatever, the fastest drives that you plug into your motherboard there. So this is the ideal situation for this game, and it still lags. So anyone else who's running slightly weaker machines would suffer, would really suffer. All right, one of our immortal admirals.
That is. Someone
All
is likely to pay good credit for it.
You are better, probably. Genius Armorer, Military Overseer,
Spaceborne life form
Architect
encountered.
of War.
Ka-ching!
Sublight
Spaceborne
speed,
life form
build
encountered.
speed.
Analyzing monetization process.
Okay, these are all counselor things. He's not a counselor. We'll take that one, but that's kind of whatever. Manning presence, shipbreaker, wrecker. Take wrecker. Show me your wares. But you haven't come back in a long time. Bunk bed deployment. No. All right, let's. Oh, you were my Minister of Defense. All right, you're in.
Construction complete.
Oh, I feel like we're not building as fast as we could be. Caravanseer thieves, of course they are. I don't know if I want to pop another treasure thing. I got other things to do at the moment. Let's chill on that in case we get another stupid pirate.
Construction complete.
It's probably far too low on your screen. So we're in 3112 at the moment. And we're at just normal pacing, and it's going just fine. Let me just pick it up here for a second. If I go to full speed, no problems.
Customer base expanded.
You can see the autosave at the end of the month, and then it just zooms ahead. So, pretty good. Can't complain there. But, like you said, yeah, we don't have any crises going on or anything. This is a pretty peaceful galaxy at the moment.
Spaceborne life.
All right, our new fleet is 22,000 with those cruisers. Let's go door knock those worms and see how we do. This isn't really the right build to fight those. We should have lasers, really, but I don't really have good laser tech. Also, I'm just absolutely filled up on resources.
Wow, we really hit this tech out of the ballpark.
0-point reactor. Okay, that's heading towards megastructures. Okay, I really need some combat stuff here. Positronic AI. Okay, we do have a laser option. Yeah, give me the lasers. We need some actual military here.
Engaging hostiles.
Battleship build speed. No, give me the armor.
Council agenda ready.
Activate the gateway. Timeout. With the creatures dealt with, all that remains is to reactivate the ancient gateway in Badsin. Once we reestablish the link between the system, the map goes no further. Whatever secrets this chart holds will soon be revealed. All right. You. Where are you at? All right, you're safely away. You. Activate your cloaking device. Research that. We don't need a ship to research. Okay, then move there. You guys go home and get healed. That must have went really well because we didn't lose anything. Although we were really, really close on a couple of them. Leviathan defeated. Ooh. Cool. I wonder which one they defeated. Do not know. That's unfortunate. I would have loved to have seen that. I have only killed a handful of the Leviathans. I definitely have not killed them all. And I definitely have not seen all the content. There's one where you can get some genetic material from the Leviathans, and you can splice Leviathan DNA into your population. Is it good? Not really, but would I do it? Yeah. I would totally do it. All right. The question is, do we just double up? What are you idiots doing? Do we just double up on cruiser fleet
Good credit for it.
and just make a second copy? Or do we wait for a little more tech and get some battleships? It is awe-inspiring. It is. I guess we can wait and see what's on the other side once we are done with our cloak ship.
Research complete.
Voidworm Clutch. You will gain a fleet of 8 epic Voidworm nymphs, or easy prey. We're not really doing that type of playthrough. We don't even have our vivarium, so easy prey. Squish. That's for eating my population, jerks. All right, now you. Do I need to repair you? No. Requires activation by upgrading the gateway. I can't. Do we have a situation? That's a treasure trove. Activate the gateway. Yeah. I'd love to.
Another bleeding edge technology discovered. Spaceborne life form detected. We're
Okay.
selling.
What is going on there? So we do have a gateway over here that goes over there that we have activated. So I have the tech.
Technology acquired.
I have the tech for it. In fact, actually, hang on. Now that I think about that. I wanted to zip over here. It's called Station. I think somebody owns this, unfortunately. That's the problem with gateways. They're usually owned by the time you can actually open them. But what is your problem? Not you. You. Maybe I need to own the system? Let's go. Build research outpost, move here, build mega station. Why can I not claim this system? Okay, well, there we go. Build starbase. I'm just reading that wrong. Stellaris has the best RP of the Paradox games. Yeah, I think it's... I mean, I don't know. Crusader Kings can be pretty good too. Especially if you're not doing like a major military focus. I think there's some good RP there. But I agree. Stellaris is at least tied with CK3 or CK2. I definitely land on the more roleplay side of Stellaris. I don't like power gaming it. I've never been particularly great at the military either. Like, I don't know, just something the way it works my mind doesn't like. Resources from jobs would be great. Galactic markets. It gives a merchant job. Sure. We like merchants. Let's actually grab some low-hanging fruit here again. I'm looking for military tech up top, and I'm going to use these to re-roll them. Give me the sensors. Yeah, I'm a little confused here. I feel like this should be able to... We don't need a ship to research this project. As the final destination of the Celestial Chart, the inactive gateway in Bastion likely leads to something of great importance. There's a button that says Research, and it's grayed out. I'm guessing we just need to own it.
Technology discovered. Rad.
Durasteel armor.
Construction complete.
Give me the better engines again. Ikunonopolis, Babak encased. Finally! Oh, it's all coming together, builders. The Grand Museum. Now with more hotel rooms. We only can fit 4.7 billion before that renovation. Now we can have 10 billion guests in our grand archive. And it's not really good, but I'm just going to do it for the lulz. A Giga Mall, the galaxy's largest gift shop. It's the entire orbital ring. And we're going to update the size. Over at Finhabis. Still don't want to get that, but I will update the size. We are currently... Yeah, that's fine. Do I want to upgrade these? I think I do. I mean, it's not like I can't afford it. And over at Finn is size 25, and we have 27 districts because of Mastery of Nature. Maybe it's the science ship pole. What do you mean by pole? You think maybe it's because I'm cloaked? Point defense could be good. Experimental sub-navigation could be good. Yeah, give me the PD just in case we want it. Okay, it is now inside my borders. Go ahead and build me... Hyperlane relay? No, I probably don't want one here. Well... Yeah, sure. Alright. You can have one. Try again. I can enter orbit, but I can't get in. If I go to the situation log where it tells me to go, it says activate the gateway. Maybe I need to use my relic. Establishes a treasure vault. If I click that. It did move that around? Hang on. Finhabis should already have one. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I can move the treasure vault around. And I must have just looked in the brief period where it was moving. That's disappointing. Okay, well, if that's not going to work... towards Utopia. As a egalitarian empire, have at least 500 pops under utopian living standards. New achievement. I don't think you guys see that because that's a Steam overlay. I actually got a couple good achievements this run. I played a decent amount of Stellaris, but my vast majority of playtime is actually in multiplayer. I have a friend who likes to play co-op quite a bit. And so you don't get achievements there. So I don't have a lot of those, despite the fact that I've achieved some of it. Okay, if that's the case, let's do another upgrade here before we try. This is upgrading armor. I think I'm going to just commit to building a second fleet of these guys. So, get rid of those. Add ship.
Whatever
This is my cruiser.
Someone is likely to pay good
Build
credit
it.
for it. Construction complete.
We know that we just fought a 24,000 power fleet, so we need to have at least
Technology
a sizable chunk more than that so that we're ready to fight two of them or whatever might be there.
Ships upgraded.
Shield capacitor, better defense, code breaking. Now let's just reroll. I'm looking for laser tech. My scientists are just cowards. They don't want to go through there. You know what? Let's actually upgrade this while we're waiting. Maybe something nasty is going to come out. Migration? No, thank you. Astral actions. I actually want to save up so we can get the siphons.
Generate some revenue.
Galactic markets, cool. Ooh, Durasteel infrastructure. Yes, please. All right, you can head on over.
Imagine the profit.
Archivist 2, because she's not on my council. I need to get her on my council, actually. I should look at that again. She has a bunch of stuff that we're not making use of. More people leveling. Sure. More expertise. Representing our interest within, I think that's the Federation. Yeah. Delegate. Nice. Get that extra. Look at that. We're up to level 3. Trade value plus 5%. Trade protection. And Federation influence gain plus 1. Pretty nice. Pretty dang nice. Next level, more trade. The amount of members contribute towards naval capacity counts for plus 25% more. Actually, have my allies built a... I guess they have not. I was gonna say, have they built their
Construction complete.
Federation fleet? And they're cheaping out on me. I'm not doing it. Arena combat succession type. What? No. We will not be fighting in the arena. Yeah, hang on a second. We need to... It's currently a psychic battle.
Council agenda.
None of us are psychics. What the heck? I wish I would have caught that. I want this to be golden rule, where you have to pay to be president, essentially, because I'll never lose that to them. We're like maxed out on money. Shoot, I wish I would have noticed that needed to be changed. Fleet contribution, whatever. Okay, you. Let's actually dig in. Ancient Rampart. Just give me some hangar bays to start us off with. And a communication jammer.
Technology discovered.
Okay, requires activation by upgrading the gateway. I would love to just... Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna guess we needed to own the territory and then let a month click over before this became available. There it is. I was very worried. I thought we were bugged out. Okay, impulse thrusters. Excellent. Foil guns, yeah.
Someone is likely to pay good credit for it.
Something cheap here. We'll take the survey speed. All right, you guys need to go upgrade to that new armor.
Technology acquired.
No coil guns. Auto cannons next. Actually, hang on a second. Arc Forge. Our game's over. We don't need an Arc Forge. As cool as Arc Forges are. Yeah, give me... Wait. Exotic gas refineries. That's actually important. Can't stay here for long, Babel. Need to go to the mechanic for maintenance. Boy, you having a lot of car problems or something, huh, bro? Or I guess you were just doing driver's plate before. Catch you on the Vogue or when I'm at the mechanic. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be too much longer. I think we're coming towards the end of the storyline. That was the goal for this. I don't plan on playing through Crisis or anything. I find that to be the most boring part of Stellaris, actually. Fleet maneuvers. Carry out maneuvers as planned or cancel the exercise. Oh, we're definitely going to conduct them. Have a fleet with in orbit. Okay. We can do that quick.
Ship status cutting edge.
All right, come over here.
Another bleeding edge
Research
technology discovered.
Survey speed done. Detection or deflection arrays.
Ship
Positronic
status
AI.
cutting edge.
Yeah, give me the
Spaceborne life form indexed.
Okay, you guys are good to go. Head back there. We just gotta wait for these guys to do that event.
We really hit this tech out of the ballpark. Ding, ding, ding.
Are we actually getting that done? Yes. Destroyer hull point, Corvette, defense platform. We'll take the storm tech finally. It's nice to be able to re-roll your rolls at high levels. Kind of a nice little bonus of having all these junky little techs in your queue.
Imagine the profit margin.
Yep, and there's a new missile tech. Yep, we'll take the research. Goodbye. Did we ever finish our museum, or are we still missing a couple? Oh man, still. In fact, let's just turn those on because I can. I need one more thing. I bet you there's an achievement for filling this up. It would be great if we could do that. Oh, hey, we could search through our artifacts. Okay, that wasn't what we needed. And I think that must have been the last one I could do because my option just disappeared. Sag.
Research complete.
You have the maximum number of uses. Oh.
Council agenda ready.
Rare underwater. Okay, we saw that one. We just got this. This is kind of garbage. Nope. We'll sell it. Even though we don't need the money. Inquisitor, sure. Blabbermouth. Base intel +5. Monthly loyalty from. I'm gonna take the loyalty from subjects. I'm still keeping the dream alive. All right, is that event done? It is. All right, head over here. Let's do this, boys.
Technology acquired.
I don't know if they count as marauders, but I'm just gonna throw that up, just in case they do. Give me more naval cap. Okay, the end of the map. The end cometh. Okay, first things first. You. You're not done yet? Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, I thought you finished. Okay. It's fine. Fine. We'll keep leveling up people. You are gonna be my general. I've literally never made a general before. Fleet damage versus star bases and army damage. Yeah, there's a reason I've never done this, isn't there? It's only because you're immortal that you get to be a general. Alright, let's actually have the game speed go up. Hopefully whatever we're on the other side here, we can defeat. Treasure Hole. Having activated the gateway at the end of the celestial chart, we have revealed the Anbonai system. The distribution of celestial bodies matches sketches we found in Captain Ness's logbook. Our journey is almost at an end. Press on. We found a natural wormhole. Fine. Travel to the unknown. Ambush. Yeah, we saw that coming. All right, we're still upgrading. We were followed. We are now confronted by an imposing Black Needle fleet in Annaboni. The comparison to our last encounter, the ranks have swelled significantly to include decommissioned military ships and civilian vessels retrofitted with high-grade armaments. It appears that they have assembled the bulk of the reserve fleet for this confrontation. At the center of the fleet is their flagship, a massive Titan-class vessel. While their formation is battle-ready, most of the ships have not primed their weapons. It seems like they intend to negotiate. We receive a transmission from the flagship. On screen. I want to know where this is at. This is where this is at. So Captain Ness's Horde. Where's this system? Oh, we're outside of the star chart. I see. We're off grid here. 79, so almost 80,000. Yeah, we're not going to be able to take 80,000. Although maybe we could take a swing at that. I can instantly replace things. And you guys are larger ships, so our torpedoes will be pretty effective. Cobalt Quill, captain of the Black Needle. Despite his small stature, the pirate captain emanates gravitas. His eyes are calculating, weighing us up as part of a complex equation. At last, we finally meet. Cobalt Quill, at your service, captain of the illustrious Black Needle, and humble descendant of our founder, Silver Quill. You will have been a thorn in our side for a great many years, but I am reasonable if nothing else. I come to you with an offer. We will give you a significant bounty for your completed chart and allow you to leave with your meaningless lives intact. If you refuse, we will have no choice but to take what we want by force. Our naval superiority notwithstanding, we have also infiltrated your empire at several key points. A single command of mine is all it takes for you and total ruin. Close communications, what are you offering? What are you offering? Despite the frustrations you have caused, I'm willing to provide a significant bounty from Captain Ness's relic. If you accept, I would prefer to forgive all past misdeeds. There's no need for this conflict between us to continue or escalate. You are threatening us. I know everything there is to know about Mega Museum, your supply chains, the location of your resource silos, the distribution of your star bases. Everything is meticulously accounted for. I have eyes on every trusted individual within your leadership, as well as their loved ones. My people have done the research, and I know exactly how to dismantle your empire. I will starve your planet, steal your supplies, and destroy whatever remains. That is, of course, unless you give me what I want. Close communications. Sell the chart? That's not very treasure planet of you. Reject. Sabotage. The Black Needle has launched an all-out assault, unleashing chaos in our systems. Assembly lines have ground to a halt, generators have been shut down, and essential administrative infrastructure has been taken offline. Shipments are disappearing, research stations have had their data wiped, and mines are collapsing at 5 times the typical rate. The devastation is widespread, the result of the insidious handiwork of thousands of malevolent actors working in tandem. How could they infiltrate us like that? We're literally virtual. Apparently we need a better antivirus. A vast network of saboteurs is hidden among our colonies, and they seem to be a step ahead of us. Red alert. Alright. I am going to take a swing at that with our current fleet. If we can do War of Attrition, I am willing to do War of Attrition. I think that will be just fine. And if not, then we'll have to wait for our battleships to come online. So you guys, travel.
Starbase under attack.
Oh, time out. Starbase under attack. What? 5K. Okay, we gotta go deal with that quick.
Oh man, that's gross. Can we sell it?
Railguns have too many choices. We'll just go for low-hanging fruit to re-roll. We're looking for weapon tech.
Someone is likely to pay good
All right,
credit for it.
they're out of here. Everything good? Looks okay. All right. Didn't take any damage. Let's head back. Get my astral siphons. Allows us to upgrade astral siphon to astral funnel. Astral funnel increases astral thread storage capacity and provides astral researcher jobs. Very cool. All right. Let's take a swing at this. Travel. Declare war, and you want to vassalize the hive. No, not right now. Treasure.
Dating foreign assets.
Slow that down. All right. Hopefully, All we need to do is deal damage. I don't care if we actually win the fight. Although I wish we would have arrived at the same time. Alright, get those torpedoes out, boys. And not you, Mr. Science Ship. You just chill over there. Okay, we can deal damage to them. I think we may try to attrition them, like I said, while we're just researching towards battleship worthy weapons. Take the cruiser speed. Cosmic weather forecast. I'll take that. Okay, so we did some damage, but not a giant amount. 57 ships, 67 left, so we dealt 15k maybe. What'd you miss? We just took a swing at the pirates and they sabotaged our entire empire. So we had a fleet appear and a whole bunch of our other stuff is having problems. Nothing we can't handle though. Okay, while those military fleets are getting themselves sorted out, fleet management, wow, they wiped out one of those fleets. Let's actually make a second design. Go ahead and build that one up to where it should be. Yeah, maybe... I wish we had an XL weapon. That's what we're really missing. I was kind of thinking I want a carrier, but now I'm kind of second-guessing myself. We just really don't have...
Imagine the profit
Yeah, that's... Yeah, we don't have the tech for that. Give me more weapon tech. Take the low-hanging fruit. How much do I regret that? No, we are a museum, not a military. Our security forces will prevail. Nope. We also don't need to be on slow motion. Alright, get healed up, guys. Fleet management. Alright, we're just gonna redo another fleet. We're just gonna grind them down with our economy. I'm not above that.
Another bleeding edge technology.
I also am not above going above my fleet capacity. Let's create another fleet.
Oh, what is that? And what's its market value? Spaceborne life form encountered. Analyzing monetization prospects.
We just lose a fleet? Over here. Alright,
Wow.
here. You.
We really hit it.
Okay, you're building. Create new. With the cruisers. Build. Encounter and howling vortex. Ooh, gross. Yeah, yeah. Astral clouds or whatever those things are. Oh, there we go. Finally, some more upgrades. Negative effects from cosmic storms on ships.
Technology discovered.
No, we'll take the tier 5 armor. We'll take some extra fleet command. We will win this. We'll teach him the might of the museum.
Council agenda available.
Fine. We're a museum, not a military, implying that a museum can't have both a military and an archaeologist. You don't say. Another xenophile. He's a scientist explorer. We're kind of done with you. We're nearing the end here.
Profit margins on this tech.
It's funny that you say that, bro. Like, one of the RimWorld playthroughs I want to do is going to be Salvation Army. I'm going to do a sanguiphage that is like a benevolent sanguiphage, and we're going to take the charity stuff, so we have to do all the, like, when people come ask you for help, we have to do them. And I'm going to treat everyone really, really nicely, but we're going to be a militant hospital. And we will save the entire rim world. It's going to be a fun one. All right, we got 2/3 of this fleet already done. Yep, hop on in, buddy. You still have your commander. We got that new armor, apparently.
On this tech.
New fleet size. Yeah, give me more fleet limit. Launch it. Do it. Fleets.
Incoming transmission. Let it go to voicemail. Target market.
Let's vote for Federation law. Medium fleet contribution. I'm going to vote no. I don't really want them messing with my fleet contribution at the moment. I normally do like that. Ooh, sleepers are awakening. All right, so we have war in the heaven. Giants in the playground or decrepit fools? Giants in the playground, unfortunately. All right, keep building. Build those ships fast. Oh, no, 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 no. We're not saving their soldiers necessarily.
Another bleeding edge technology.
Not necessarily saving them. They have crossed the line. We're saving anyone who asks to be helped.
Spaceborne lifeform indexed.
All right, let's get this wrapped up before that war in heaven kicks off, because I am between two fallen empires.
Spaceborne
Directly between two of them.
Selling. It's buying.
Yeah, we got a lot queued up here. In fact, let's just zip this into fast speed.
Wow, we really hit this tech out of the ballpark. Spaceborne lifeform indexed.
Tier 5 armor.
What is that? And what's
Devastator torpedo. Yep. Yep. As soon as we're done building ships, we will upgrade what we have and we will go. We're not going to wait for techs, so whatever we have is what we'll do. Infrastructure collapse. This is him sabotaging me.
Incoming transmission.
Elector ruler, her again? I'm shocked that she's actually going to live through this campaign as a non-virtual.
Technology acquired.
More fleet limit.
Ship status.
You know what? I'm not going to build one, but we're going to research the penal colony. Put all those pirates in it. All right, here I need fleet management. We're a bit above, but that's totally fine. We're rocking so much energy. We can afford it. Build. 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 Upgrade. 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 All right, and we'll go as soon as we're done with that. Nobody cares about you, man. Nobody cares about you. We are so past that time. We've got 30 cruisers to build.
Incoming transmission. Let it go to voicemail.
No. Again, I wish I could just say, like, look, I'm not going to take any migration treaties at this time. Applications are closed. Didn't claim a star system as southeast border. Oh, you're talking all this stuff? Because it increases my empire size for resources I don't need. As virtual, we get plus 175% output from our pops, minus 25% per planet we take. So hence why I didn't grab that planet or that planet. And then grabbing these, yeah, they would give me resources, but I don't need resources. We're maxed out. So I would just be increasing my cap. We could have, like, grabbed this and then released them as a vassal I guess. But we had other plans that just literally nothing has worked this game. Everything has been borked the whole way through. Yeah. Okay, second to last set of cruisers are being built. What is going on that we are getting so many refugees? Something going on over here? War of the Heavens should not be doing that. And they haven't kicked off yet.
The aliens
Something.
are reaching out.
Not interested. Sure, you can have an embassy. Better sensors. Dark matter, sure.
Council agenda ready.
Spaceborne life form encountered. Analyzing monetization prospects. Another bleeding edge technology discovered.
Okay, last set of cruisers is being built, and then we just need to update. Oh, and we hit the end of time! No! Okay, well, we're just gonna continue. I must have had the in-game time set pretty low. The Fallen Empire wins the game with the highest score. There you go. Mega Museum had the 4th highest score. All right, well, we're gonna continue.
Spaceborne life form
I need to check that setting. I don't know why I have that so low. That's kind of funny. We're only 125 years in. That's very humorous to me. I would be so salty if that had done actually like in game and I couldn't continue. Oh my goodness.
Imagine. Log updated.
All right, don't care about any of that stuff. What I care about is getting these upgraded. We got 56 upgrades to go, team. Turbo it. Corvette hull points, auto cannons, give me the strike craft. Resources from
We
jobs.
really push the envelope on these ships.
The scavenger.
Spaceborne
Ooh.
life form indexed.
All kinds of nasty stuff down there.
Ship status cutting edge.
Ooh, nice. We can get up to high. Come on in, boys. Vote for what I want you to vote for. Excellent. All right, succession type. Strongest. And... oh, we don't have quite enough favors to get it to go through. Okay. Golden rule, though. Yes. Yes. I will beat them with money if I have to. It can be really funny if you're the only psychic race in your federation and you put it to psychic battle. You will just auto-win the fights, essentially. Another way you can screw over the AI. Apparently we need to do one more bit of upgrading. It says one more little bit. That must have been the new torpedoes, I'm guessing.
On these ships.
I believe tier 3 is the highest torpedo tech. Sure. Sure. We're at the finish line here. I mean, I'm still salty that the AI won. That's hilarious. That the war in heaven kicks off and then just instantly ends for some reason, even though there's multiples here.
Another bleeding edge technology discovered.
Because you can't win the game when they have a in-game crisis going on. All right, we almost there? We're almost there. I want to see the end of this story.
Technology acquired. We really push the envelope on.
Rising unemployment. How is that? Oh, because we're getting refugees. Ugh, they're ruining everything. All right, you. Sure. You're in. All right, everyone head down here. Stupid pirate and his stupid pirate fleet. We'll show him. All right, now everyone come over here and arrive at the same time this time. That also would have helped. Inner orbit. And travel.
Liquidating foreign assets.
Okay, so we have 110-ish thousand fleet power here. Let's bring the sloop speed down. Okay, they do have some PD. Yes. Not now, curator. Sorry. Call us back tomorrow. Yeah, we're overwhelming their PD, though, pretty effectively. That's what those micro missiles are for, is just keeping those busy so the torps can actually hit stuff. Yeah, not so funny now, is it, Mr. Quill? You guys have been a thorn in my side since I found this treasure map. 100 and something years. Okay, we are still mostly having shields up. We're not doing bad at all. You're starting to look a little thin there, buddy. What's the matter?
Research.
Cobalt Quill, captain of the Black Needle. Nessa's children. How ironic. She chose you. Do you know that? Hundreds of species to choose from, and she chose you. Maybe she saw something special in you, or maybe it was a complete chance. Either way, here we are. You win, for now. Do not dare take this victory lightly. You have made a powerful enemy in us. Black Needle does not forgive, and we do not forget. We're very edgy hackers. From my ancestors did before me, we will preserve. We will rebuild what we have lost piece by piece. Even if it takes 1,000 years, 1,000,000 years, we will return and reclaim everything you have stolen from us. The Black Needle will live forever. Forever! We get piracy plus 50% in our territory. Specimen acquired. Got their ledger. Gives us a bunch of edict funds. That's not particularly useful to us, if I'm being honest. All right, what's the next
Aliens
step?
reaching out.
Science ship in orbit. All right, you. Research project.
Log updated.
What do you got for me, Captain Ness? This better be good. Single system to the southeast could have made for a good choke point. Single system to the southeast. This is my only actual connection. It might be a little hard for you to see. This is the only southeast connection out. It's no different. I mean, it's either or as a choke point. We used to own Andar. That was our choke point down here, but we lost it in that war. Other than that, those are my 3 entrances. All right, come on, Captain Ness. What do you got? X marks the spot. Discover Captain Ness's treasure hoard. Excellent. The celestial chart was a key, and the vault was the lock. We inserted it into the main hatch of the megastructure. The chart activated, internally tracing a singular beam of light to each star on our journey. Ancient machinery grown to life, and we were soon inside. Incredible treasure looted from 1,000 worlds lies on the floor, and walls in abundance. Delicate statues are juxtaposed against assault weapons forged in precious metals. Fine jewelry hangs from the extremities of antique fossils, and complex devices are piled up in orderless heap. Metallic footsteps ring out through the central walkway. Arms raised in surrender, a fluid-like humanoid machine approaches us. Its voice circuits crackle into activation. So you found my chart after all, aren't you clever? Despite the limited expressions available to her robotic form, the machine known as Captain Ness regards us with a certain smugness. Her metallic body shows no signs of wear and tear, as if it is only recently assembled. Her tone is patient, yet patronizing, as if addressing one below her status. I suppose some introductions are in order, though you may already have guessed who I am. My name is Sandra Ness, or at least was, former pirate queen of the galaxy. and current occupant of this cold pile of bolts. The machine pauses for a moment, taking in our forms. It's been a long time since I saw your species. Looks like you primitives are all growing up. I must say, I'm quite impressed you've made it here. How are you still alive? Immortality doesn't come cheap. I paid some scientists from the Antiquarian for a few million credits to transfer my consciousness without raising the alarm. They did a fair job, but I can't dance as well as I used to. The machine activates a console, revealing a chamber hidden in the wall, with an ancient cryopod, the remains of an organic being. Here I am, a useless ornament, but I'm a bit sentimental. Looked good, didn't I? Once I checked that everything was in place, I locked up this vault and powered down for a few thousand years. Next thing I know, you've opened up the door, and we're having this conversation. Feels like only yesterday I laid down for sleep. Where'd you get the treasure? Stole it, mostly. Or traded it for other ill-gotten gains. I ripped off every major player in the galaxy once upon a time. Cargo ships, Colossus weapons, you name it. I hijacked it. My logic was that if I could take something so easily from you, you didn't care enough to deserve it. Things would sometimes get messy. You saw what happened to the Yegrites. That one was an eye-opener. It's all fun and games until it's not anymore. Why choose us? Would you believe me if I said I was lonely? The machine's vocal circuits crackled with what might have been laughter. I had all this treasure, but for what? What does it get me in the end? I realized that it wasn't riches that I wanted, it was a legacy. But you can't steal a legacy, so how do you create one? Well, this was my shot at it. I found a few of the most promising primitive species and seeded their worlds with treasure, and the map, of course. Whomever pieced the chart together would pass the test and would be worthy of inheriting my life's work. So here we are. Maybe your kind can do what I could not and put all this to good use. Why give everything away? I told you I'm passing on the torch. I'm not good at spending money, only taking it. I couldn't give it away to just anyone, though. They had to be clever enough to reach this place. A crew I could be proud of. One I could share my story with. What's your story? Well, since you asked, the machine activates a console and a series of digital readings are projected across the wall. This entire vault is my biography. I paid a great deal to the team of authors to record every moment of my life that could be remembered. They did a fair job of it, I think. The images shift to a cockpit image of a pirate crew, the biological form of Captain Ness in command. A short crackle escapes the machine's voice circuits. It has the weight of a sigh. I was once the most feared pirate in the galaxy. I've bankrupted megacorps, ransomed planets, and reduced entire empires to rubble. Anyone foolish enough to oppose me got a blade in their chipset or was sold off for a bounty. My own bounty? Astronomical. Continue. Digital records of various holdups, heists, and daring escapes, all set to heroic music, are projected. At first, I picked my targets carefully and found some justification as to why they deserved it. Each job was more exciting than the last. It was a cycle: planning, demonizing, robbing, then celebrating. The problem was looking back at the bad targets was too time-consuming. I needed to expand my horizons. Eventually, if there was something I wanted, I'd just take it. I enjoyed watching the numbers go up. Oh, don't we all? The price of my bounty and the value of my hoard. I was leaving my mark on the world, and I'd never be forgotten. Everything else was unimportant. What changed? The Yavite homeworld is displayed in ruin. When the Yemerite incident occurred, you saw it, right? I still remember the cries on the radio as the last of their lives were snuffed out. Things went too far. It was time for a change. There was a pattern I discovered over my own career. History fades, lessons are forgotten, and someone new takes your place. I simply wanted to be able to pick who came after me. That's you. You, Olari, passed the test. So what happens next is up to you. Close communication. Riches beyond measure. Captain Ness's hoard contains an incredible bounty of wealth. We must have, however, consider the consequences of claiming it in our name. Every credit in her treasury was earned illegally. Taking these resources would represent a tolerance of Captain Ness's excessive criminality in exchange for material wealth. That said, many of those wronged by Captain Ness are long gone. Claiming this wealth would create no new victims. Furthermore, we have decimated the Black Needle and thus made the galaxy a safer place. Having traveled this long path fraught with danger, we arguably deserve a sizable reward for our efforts. We must make a decision on what to do with the contents. We can claim it in our name. We get a bunch of resources and a jewel and a robe. We have a return traceable items to their owners. We get less stuff and a jewel. I will point out here, this was what kind of made me think about playing a criminal run. Because you can get plus 100 opinion with every non-homicidal empire, the problem with criminals is everyone just generically hates you. This would actually get rid of that. So if you could actually rush this storyline, which this is pretty rushable. The hardest thing here was the gate technology, and you can rush gate technology pretty decently. So that could be a very interesting run, very thematic as a criminal run. Maybe criminals with letter of mark or something could be kind of cool. Or we can distribute them wealth amongst the galaxy. So this one would give you plus 200 opinion with everyone and 2 favors with everyone. So that would be quite cool. This is for our museum, though, so I'm keeping it. Ooh, did that fill me up? Okay, we got the robe. Robe of the Golden Broker. Exceptional. Trade value plus 26%. All right, we got to make room. 12 amenities. 7 stability. You know what? We probably don't need the stability anymore. Actually, hang on. You're epic, though. My whole collection is getting very I guess let's trade out the ancient bust. It's also trade value, so I'd like to keep it, but yeah, that looks better. And we'll turn that on. The Perican Tapico Jewel. Monthly rare crystals plus 31%. Pretty cool. Okay. I know that there should be one more little bit of story, I think. Leader retired? Oh, he's not one of my people. He's one of those weak fleshies. Captain Ness, legendary paragon. The machine now known as Captain Ness was impressed at how quickly we emptied her vault. Go ahead, you deserve it. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that treasure. Don't spend it all in one place. Don't worry, it belongs in my museum, Captain Ness. The question remains what to do with Captain Ness herself. As an experienced pilot who has survived a multitude of dangerous encounters, she would be an excellent asset to our military as a commander. Alternatively, she could take a more supporting role within our ranks and train the next generation of pilots. That is, unless we simply incarcerate her to set an example to our citizens that no crime goes unpunished. She would have a long time to think about what she's done. So we could say you'll rot in prison, Empire bonus, 10 stability, minus 15 crime, monthly loyalty from subjects plus 2. That's not a small bonus. If we were playing an oppressive autocracy, that would be really good. Like, really good. But we're not. Help us training our new pilots. School of the Pirate Queen. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Where'd you learn to fly? School of the Pirate Queen. Evasion plus 10%. Weapon ship damage plus 10%. Commander experience gain plus 10%. The event Into the Rainbow happens in 30 days. Help me train my new pilots. Specimen acquired. Oh, the body of Captain Ness. My brain read that as a body pillow of Captain Ness. I'm like, oh, Jesus. What are we doing here? Body of Captain Ness, exceptional. Leader experience gain plus 32%. That is a galactic history. That's down here. Okay, common. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. We put her body in the museum. Oh, this was so good for our museum. Very happy. Okay, we also have another galactic history, another galactic history. Okay, 2 rares. Do we have anything down here I want to get rid of? Yeah, let's get rid of that. We got to get our collection all good. Yeah, get rid of that too. And we can, well, we can get rid of that too. Look at that collection, builders. We filled up the museum and we've got the treasure. A little bit more event to go and then we are good. Ness is unironically living history she can put in the museum. That's true. That's true. I mean, we're definitely hiring her, right? I'll read this first in case people want to bail before I tell my story. This adventure has come to an end. The quest for the treasure of Captain Ness is complete. Now it is time to forge our own destiny. With no chart left to follow, the stars themselves will be our guide. What will we achieve? How will we be remembered? This is where the story of Mega Museum truly begins. Nice. I think you could totally rush this storyline in probably 50 years if you were like really good at this. And those are some amazing bonuses if we were in year 50 instead of 127. So, food for thought there, if nothing else. Onward. Sublight speed plus 10% more. Hyper jump charge time minus 10%. Astral rift skill plus 1. Archaeology plus 1. What a great bonus. What a great bonus. Okay, so my story is, I've told it once before, but when I was in China and I was visiting Xi'an, where the clay soldiers are, I actually got to meet one of the farmers who had found the dig site. So that is very similar to that where you're talking about living history. I got to meet him, and I didn't get to meet him, but they had one of the like family members from the Emperor of China when I was at one of the palaces. He was like signing things for people. So China definitely believes in living history in their places. That's for sure. Pretty cool to do that. I got to talk with the guy. Well, my brother translated, but yeah, I got to ask him a question and I was totally not ready for it. So I asked him what he thought it was when he originally found it, because they were digging a well, which is when they originally found the dig site. And he said he thought maybe it was part of a tire wheel or a hub or something. So there you go. Your little piece of history for the clay soldiers of Xi'an, if you didn't already know that from me. Okay, that is going to be our goal. I'm not going to push this through. We have a failed War of the Heaven or something. I don't know what happened that the game ended there. So, or I guess it didn't kick off and my end date must have passed. So I must have had my end date screwed up. So good thing we could continue there. So our two goals were to fill up our museum, which we definitely did. Mega museum here. Absolutely filled to the gills with rare and exceptional items, including Captain Ness herself in both her corporeal and non-corporeal forms. And we wanted to finish the storyline, which we just did. So I'm going to call Mega Museum a good success. Things that didn't work here, as usual, I did not have enough military. Military is definitely my weak point in Stellaris. I'm just much more interested in building my empire than I am in fighting the wars. We also had some very frustrating military situations. We got subjugated by the guy who was supposed to defend us, and we failed to subjugate the guy who caused that, and then he got subjugated by somebody else. So, grrr, is all I have to say about that. You had alloys. Dude, I had everything out behind. Remember, we don't actually use food, so I'm essentially completely maxed out. I just didn't have enough military tech, which probably means I wasn't doing enough research. So, for doing the storyline blind and doing Virtual Ascension for the first time, I'm going to say it went all right. It was okay. We got there in the end. I didn't get wiped out like we did in the other one, which was embarrassing by the stupid marauders. So, victory there. When I decide to come back, I think I'm going to do a playthrough where we concentrate on the vivarium, which is kind of the counterpart to the museum. Can I even get to that? Let me see. Yeah, I don't even have it unlocked. So we can actually capture space creatures and we can ranch them. So that will be our next Stellaris playthrough, probably. Although, who knows? I love making new civilizations, so that may not happen. Okay, that's going to be it for Stellaris tonight. There's a very small chance that I will stream tomorrow, like early afternoon. I may just say we're done until after Christmas. In that case, we may stream on Thursday, or if not, I will see you guys for Dominions on Friday. Following that, I have the next week off from work, so look forward to a pretty aggressive streaming schedule, and we're going to jump into Disco Elysium along with our regular scheduled Dominions. All right, thank you for the people who were hanging out with me tonight. Had a great time. Tomorrow is Christmas where I'm at. Well, if you celebrate it, Merry Christmas, bruh. It's Christmas Eve for me tomorrow. And I will catch you guys later. Have a great one, builders. Babble out. Get out there and build yourself a museum. Legally, not like me.